Is that?
Yep, you're on.
We're going. Okay. Welcome to Tales of Talerian presents whatever it is she said in our Go Live notification.
Please partake in the perplexing predicaments produced by Philip's painfully problematic puzzles.
It would be better if my P name actually made the P sound.
I know, right?
You could be Philip.
Are you recording the...
Yep.
Whatever it is she said in our Go Live notification. Oh, I thought you were going to be recording the whole thing while playing. It's like... Okay. So this is just a one shot. Whatever it is she said in... I haven't been DMing over a year, I think.
At least 7 days.
At least 7 days. So we're going to begin. So, disregarding everything before this point, you all emerge from this pool of water. Pretend this is normal. And that you're supposed to be here.
Why are we here?
So, you are here because you were told that this place was to challenge your brains and your brawn, and that there was treasure at the end. Some of you want to test your brains, some of you want to test your brawn.
Oh, I want brains.
Neither sounds good to me.
So, and you were led here by a strange cloaked figure that you never really got a real look at. And as you emerge, you see he's already walking and goes through a door over there.
Have we talked to this individual? Or did we just find a guy with a cloak and just decide to follow him?
Pretty much.
Should we say what our characters are or introduce them at all?
So, I mean, you guys emerge and...
Alright.
So you can describe yourself if you want.
Alright. My name is Jean-Luc Jalapeno. I am a tabaxi, a fighter. I am a lion with my mane braided in front and very small whiskers. And all of my hair is braided in the back too, wearing fancy clothes and holding a morning star. And you are?
I assume you're just doing all these introductions in the water.
Nope.
And you are?
Hi, I'm coming.
I am a gold dragonborn. I'm a bard. Got my ukulele.
It's a little wet.
It is. I will not be using it anytime soon. It will not work.
My name is Telkachor.
Talcum powder?
Telkachor.
Alright.
Listen. I guess this would be out of game. Whenever you look at me, if a human was to be attracted to a Minotaur, that would be me. I am the most attractive Minotaur that you'd ever seen.
You are the human being attracted to Minotaur?
The what?
You said if a human was attracted to a Minotaur, that's who you would be. So you are the human that is attracted to a Minotaur.
You know what? English language is hard, okay? You know what I meant.
You're a very attractive Minotaur.
I am a very attractive Minotaur. There's a slight, light that
His
comes
horns
about
are
my-
like at a perfect a point. His fur is mangly, but you know they like that.
No, it's not mingly. It's perfectly, combed. It looks like I'm very well...
Kevin's gonna pet you.
I'm a germaphobe.
You're very large.
I'm about 5'6". I'm just really bulky.
Oh, you're really short then.
Really short.
I'm really large.
But there's a little light
Mini cow.
coming out from me, and I am a paladin who has a giant battle axe on me.
My name is Valgar Tagarak.
Sorry, what was that?
Alright.
Yes.
A little goblin. That is all.
Okay. Well, should we follow the Black Hood man?
Alright.
With introductions out of the way, everyone quick make a perception check as you are getting out of the water.
15.
Ooh, natural 20.
5.
3.
Yeah.
So,
She's standing directly behind the Minotaur.
4.
so I would say you two at first, and you guys probably after 5 minutes start to hear.
5 whole minutes.
You just don't even notice, but there seems to be just magical chanting.
Is this one of your spells?
But you both don't even.
Oh yeah.
You just don't even.
No?
What was your name again?
I like it though. I like it.
Probably sing along.
Actually, don't
The ukulele still doesn't work.
Margar Trunkle Mash.
I do an Arcana check to see if I understand it or something.
Yeah.
Or... 17.
I'm gonna get out of the
Can
water.
I
All right.
do
Me too.
religion check?
Yeah. For
Just been in there the whole
Arcana,
time.
it's a
Swimming.
ancient magic that used to be placed on a lot of the temples at the time. That just played some of the chantings of the monks who resided in there. What did you roll for your religion?
5.
You know it's a temple, and there's chanting.
Oh.
Yep.
What you look at.
What? We hear the chanting.
You're not here?
No.
So
Must be too small.
at this time, you just kind of hear it, and it just. However,
Well, this is very nice, but let's follow the black hooded creature. Alright, we're gonna follow the black hooded
I
creature.
have no objections.
so
I shall lead the way.
there was a door there. So
you want to take up the rear?
So you open the door.
No, I'm gonna
Yes.
push him.
No.
Okay.
Push him.
Just
So as you step through, you see it's a very long hallway that's slanted upwards. It just looks like water all along the bottom, with just rocks jutting out from the top and bottom. And make a quick perception check again.
I'm really good at these. 18.
17.
18.
Did you add your modifier?
I don't have one.
Okay.
22.
All right, so you all are looking forward, and you just see this massive tidal wave just filling the whole room and coming towards you.
I'm gonna close the door.
You all go back into the other room?
Close the door.
I mean, yep.
And listen for it to hit.
Don't hear anything.
Do you think there will be more of these and we time it and run through, or?
What if you just open the door and peek through again?
Okay.
Open the door and look through without going to the room.
You start to see the water like building up at the edge and starting to come towards you again.
Should we leave the door open, see what
No,
happens?
close the door.
Wait. Did we close the door whenever we walked through the first time?
We didn't close it after we were in.
Seems to build up when the door's open. So whenever we walk in, then we just close the door.
How about you walk
Okay,
in?
I'll stay here.
I want to pick up the goblins.
You want to pick up the goblin? Okay.
Are you letting him pick you up?
No.
That's just a strength check.
Contested strength. Oh, I just remembered.
15.
I haven't been able to talk the past like 20 years of my life.
15 versus 13.
He picks you up.
I open up the door and I close the door.
With you both inside?
I set her down afterwards.
Okay, so they're inside and they close the door. We're on the outside.
What
All right.
is the title?
So you see the tidal wave start to build up and comes towards you.
Here's the fun thing. I turn around and try to open the door.
I brace the door.
So as it comes and it crashes over you.
Nothing?
Nope. And
Are you alive in there?
Yes, we're alive. Come in through the door. Come in. We're safe.
You think it's a trap?
I don't know how else to persuade you.
There's no water.
Alright.
open it up.
Alright, we're gonna come in. I'm gonna come in.
So as you open it, another wave picks up and starts coming towards you all.
Wait. Don't move. Don't move.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Close the door.
And as it comes towards you, it just crashes, but you don't feel anything. You don't even hear it.
Just because I wave and come out here.
Alright.
Okay.
Should we just go forward?
And it's,
Is it dark in here? Can you
there's
see?
torches all along the wall. It's
Okay.
easy to see. The ground's a little slippery, but the biggest difficulty is that some of the rocks you have to climb are a good, maybe like 5 feet tall. How tall are you?
3 feet.
2 feet?
3.
3 feet.
So, as you guys are starting to climb these big rocks, you see the goblin is kind of trying to jump up on the
It's
first one.
very acrobatic.
Try to jump up. This is gonna be great.
That's not good. This guy's no good.
So we're just still moving up, right? Like
Yeah.
going down the hallway.
Yeah,
climbing.
you're just climbing up. So it's like there's water all beneath you, and you're just climbing across these stones.
23.
All right. So as you guys are like climbing along, you see the goblin just kind of passes you and just is hopping along all the stones.
Well, if there's a trap, she will set it off. No problem.
That's true.
All right. So you all make it to the end, and there's another door there.
Is it locked?
Nope.
We open the door.
Opens the door.
All right. And as you step through, is there a bigger marker? Big black one. Actually, I want the other one. This one's good. All right. So you walked in here.
It's a butt.
That's the butter. But it's a flower.
Make a perception check.
5.
Me too.
23.
All right. So
24.
Oh, I win this time.
you two are just. You're now just focusing on the music, and you're like, oh, it's a
You
flower.
finally noticed the music.
You two notice that there's a
It reminds
decent.
me of the temple.
Well, that's too big. A pedestal
I'm a paladin, don't you know what we do?
here in the middle.
Pray and we do things. God.
Little bridges.
Lifts up the coming.
What?
Lifts up the coming in.
And like a moat
You have strength to
around
20,
it.
so-
I have 12.
How high are these bridges?
They're just
Oh, they're on our level?
they're level with you, and they just go to the.
So do they come all the way across?
No, so this right here is just like some water.
Okay.
So the bridges just help you cross. The rest is just stone flooring.
Alright.
So can we just walk around the bridges?
I want to look around the whole room for another door.
All right. And as you walk around, I'll use a different color to denote door.
Door.
Brown.
Brown is door.
Door. Door. Door.
Oh boy.
Door. 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 And as you look behind you, door.
Are they wooden doors, stone doors? Do they have handles? What are these doors looking like?
Exact same as the one you just walked through.
Oh, I'm just going to open a door.
Which one?
That one.
All right.
If it opens.
So, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna
I'm dying,
watch and see
apparently.
what happens.
I'm gonna watch across the bridge.
Well,
I might-
there is a large pedestal in the middle.
I might kind of step over here to see
Um,
better.
So as you open the door and look through, you just see just a square room, and there's a lot of just structures in there. Can't really make it out from.
I'll send a firebolt into the room to look around better.
And as you shoot it, you just see there's stones probably a good 20 feet high, just scattered about the room.
This is a room full of stones. Should we go in this room or?
We want a room full of stones.
I don't know.
Maybe
I look
another,
in another's room.
maybe another door's
Go
better.
open.
This one? She opens this door.
So when you open, make a perception check. What did both of you do? Just watching, waiting? 10?
Yep.
You see that's another just big square room. You notice there's some water at the end.
There's water in
That
this
one?
room.
You open that one. Perception check. Perception check.
24.
I don't have eyes too.
You're right.
You
stones
open it
over
and it's just a round room.
there. Right, stones.
You got 24.
That one's this one's round room.
Yeah, you got 24, you said? So, you notice in that room, you can't see it from the angle, but you hear the rustling of water somewhere further in the room.
Can I go back and investigate that pedestal?
Yep. Make an investigation check.
I'm going to open that door. I want to see what's behind all of these doors.
All right.
15?
Perception check.
Open that door.
13.
So, for your 15, you notice that around the pedestal are what seem to be keyholes. 8 of them.
Keyholes.
Which one did you go to, Lewis?
That one was the
13.
That one, you look in and you just there's nothing. It just seems to be a giant hole.
A hole?
Like there's a little thing you can step a few feet in, and then there's just nothing. No ground.
No walls, no ground across
There's
the way.
there's walls, but all you see is
Drop a firebolt down to watch how far down I think it goes.
just goes and out of sight.
So at
This
least,
is a bad room. It is a pit of death.
I guess I'm going to like make it. I'm going to yell at him like, "Hey, there's keyholes on this pedestal. There's 8 of them, and there's
There is 8 rooms.
yes, that's what I was thinking. 8
We have
rooms.
2 more rooms to look in.
Mm.
That one.
Yes, sir.
My wind is stronger.
Huh?
My wind is stronger.
But that's
You fall in the pit now.
no, because
What if
So-
natural one's a natural
Natural
one?
one's natural one.
oh come on.
I got it.
You open that room, but the way the torches are lighting, it just can't really see too much. There's weird shadows in there, but
What about this room? Perception.
I don't know.
14. As you look in there, you can see there's a it goes left and right, but then there's like a big stone thing that goes all the way to the ceiling in the middle that takes up the majority of the room.
In 2 hallways?
There's big
Yeah.
rock pure hallway. Yes.
Right. Do you think we need to go in each of these rooms and find some sort of key, or I don't feel good about this room I'm in front of right now.
Well, I don't know what's in this room I'm in front of.
I shall come look for
Sounds
you.
like what I imagine my dog
Can I
would
look
talk
at
like.
this?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I don't know.
7.
This
Not
room is
very
just-
smart.
I don't know what's happening.
You just see more big rocks in a room.
Big rocks.
Cool.
All right. What do you think, Mr. Minotaur?
Yeah, do you see any keys?
I didn't see any keys. I just saw a room. It was round.
Shall
Nothing
we
in
go
it.
back and see if we missed the key in the other room?
In the first room when we came in here?
As there are 8 doors, one of which we came through, and 8 keys.
Do you think maybe we need to investigate more? It looked like we just opened the door and looked.
Which one?
Maybe we should
just
put
use
the
them.
goblin room.
This is the wave room, right?
Oh boy.
Were the rocks that I see over there and here similar to the rocks that we just came from, except there's no waves?
You couldn't tell.
I didn't spin it all.
All right.
Very loud.
We probably need to go in.
Well, what was your roll?
That one was good. That was like, I don't know, 18 or something like that.
You could tell. They did not
Scale,
look.
isn't it?
They weren't as jagged as the ones in there. Those ones just seemed like stalactites that almost just had like half of them cut off.
This
They're more
one?
man-made.
These ones over here.
Okay.
That one looked more like man-made.
I have no sauce. Still my sauce.
Are you wanting to check out the stone room?
I guess you think we should all go together or divide and conquer?
Let's go together.
Okay.
Girl.
We go to the stone room over there.
Okay, go to this.
I climb up on top of it
I
and go
really
over.
wish we would have cleaned out the other side.
We can clean it up.
Yeah, let's do that real
We
fast.
clean the other side.
I don't know if you heard what I just said, but I said I tried to climb over the pedestal to walk over.
You do it.
You can get a Kleenex scale or something.
How tall are you? Here, I have
I'm
one.
5'6".
This is very...
Oh, shit.
So I need to make an athletics check.
Take a while.
What's your strength?
20.
Then no. You easily enough just climb over. It's not too terribly tall.
The microphone is probably going nuts.
Should we just put it on mute?
Nah,
Sorry, everybody.
I'm not.
Cleaning party.
Some former DM did not clean off this board, and it's not coming off very well.
You gotta push really hard.
Emily,
Yeah,
you were a former DM.
I'm pretty sure
just extrapolated from the context that
his name
It's Tibbles.
It's
Tibbles.
Tibbles above.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta really put the elbow grease in.
Scott just saying that eating popcorn.
Well, we're already blocking the camera.
I was
This is
thinking-
super exciting.
I was thinking about helping, but as soon as Emily started, I was like, "There's no room for another arm."
Right there, right in that corner.
And one out.
All right, that's good enough.
All right, so draw what we see when we enter the
There
stone
you go.
room.
Everyone make a perception check.
Are there torches and stuff in here? I guess
There are
Are you
torches.
cleaning face?
24.
12.
Okay, that's the steps is done. It's a natural one again.
2, a 1,
It's
12,
also
12, and a 24.
All right. So as you enter the room,
I shall go fast.
Yeah, definitely.
so these aren't going to be exactly to scale,
That's fine.
but
We do this room at a time. Hopefully, we won't have to have them all drawn at once.
so these stones are about 5 feet tall.
Do you want to use the 3D models?
3D models.
3D models of what?
Oh. Nope.
That's not important, though.
No, this works fine enough.
Spider.
Yours
So-
is a much bigger rooms than I originally thought.
So you just see these
Trick to fight a big.
weirdly shaped.
Why do we have bubbles?
They're here.
Using up all their kids'
They were just.
I assume they were left for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever's on this table is free
Ours.
It's ours.
I was waiting for the square.
Almost fell off the chair.
We need the S shape.
Oh.
I did
Red
not
Bull.
actually look up all the Tetris pieces. I'm sorry, and that just
Oh.
looks terrible. You can
Well,
fix
you forgot
that.
the S shape one, but that's okay.
One more.
This just makes me think of Monty Python.
Yeah.
Mm.
76.
All right,
It didn't do well.
and pretend the middle one actually looks like.
I just watched Monty Python a couple days ago. It's not as
Is
funny
this
when
one
you watch by
split
yourself.
up like that?
That's true. Kind of sad.
No, I mean
just
you
fix
don't
it
see
with
any
your nose
scenes in
a
it
couple
now.
times.
Okay.
I don't know why that's the only one I did that to.
Not the one. Not
I want to climb on top of the first rock.
With
We're playing.
Ah!
Tetris.
All right.
Oh boy.
So as you climb on top of it, you just see all the pieces.
Guys, I heard of this game. They play in
Is it called Plingaboggin?
Farknod.
Farknod.
You put the pieces together when you get a line, it disappears.
Oh, I got it. I run up to this one and I push it forward.
All right.
I'm standing on that one.
So as you push it, it moves forward one space, and then it all disappears, and you all fall.
Wait, everybody or just
Everyone.
everything disappeared?
Yep. And then, see, now I need another whiteboard. We'll just go
No regrets.
my actual drawing.
And we did. The end.
All right. And you all fall into this room.
Room 7. We're making great progress.
So where we started.
So,
Yes.
so this is what the room looks like. We'll actually just use this board.
Just need to take a picture of room 7.
We're already at room 7.
Yeah, we won. We're done.
Gone very far.
I attacked the final boss. with
Also,
my
I don't know
hand.
how to keep up the French accent.
Actually, let's flip this over because the other one's already circled.
Your what's it called?
We just
Handle
cleaned it
stick.
off.
Oh
No,
my
we're not
goodness.
erasing this. So
Is this room 7?
we're gonna act like this is room 7.
Back where we started.
So
Does room 7 look very similar to room 1?
all right, so
What happened to the flower petals? Miss my flower petals.
imagine all of this area is water.
Did we get hurt or did we find?
You don't take. So as you're falling, you hit another platform that's like 5 feet down, and it's slanted, and then you just slide. And then you fall into this water.
Cats do not
so-
like the water, typically.
This is all dry land, and that middle is dry land. And then, as you look to the... and then,
I know what he was smacking because I blowed
when
it
you
over
guys
to him.
land, roll for initiative.
Oh,
no.
initiative. Oh, 11.
I didn't write it.
Oh
I need
no.
to get these out of the way.
24.
10.
I don't know
Yes, you
people's
do.
names or how to pronounce anything, but I can pronounce Kevin. What'd you get?
10.
10 for Kevin.
Wait, I also got 10.
You won.
Kevin goes first. Well, Kevin goes before. No name.
What did you? What,
Talcator.
how
Oh,
do I spell that?
I don't know. I didn't write it down.
Talcatrol. I don't
Yeah.
know. What's your initiative?
I also got 10, but she goes before me.
Okay.
Vargar, Tonklebnash,
Dargar, Conkonash, and
24.
This is the first
Goblin.
time that you say it without the voice. Vargar, Tonkelnash.
And what am I?
Gosh.
just write down octopus and
Cool.
put him first.
Octopops.
As the, by the time you guys resurface, he is already
So we are
attacking.
we waiting in water?
You are wading in water at the moment, and you just see this octopus go, and he's just reaching in the water, pulling out weapons and chucking them at all of you.
Ah, okay.
And he makes his attacks. So first, does 8 hit you?
No!
Does 9 hit you?
No!
All right. You? Does 3?
No.
Does 13?
No.
You? 7? This is going great. That's 4?
I like
You?
this bloke.
Bloke is
15?
English.
Yes.
All right. So as he's just chucking all these weapons, one manages to collide with you, and you take 4 points of
Just imagine a
damage.
terrified octopus. Just,
Is our movement halved in water?
Yes, it is, unless you have a swim speed.
Yeah.
But but I would say you're all within 15 feet of either the edge or the middle.
Oh, there's land.
So yes, so all of this on the outside is still land. This is like a bridge, and there's still like a center place where the octopus is sitting.
And he's in the center.
But he's not taking up the entire. So think it like
But there isn't actually like bridges here. It's just a circle and then
Yes.
right there. Perfect.
well. All right, next
It is
Vargar.
Heikowitz.
Land. Don't let the
So you can
water.
move. What's her goblin speed?
30.
So you can move 15 and get to land. Just barely.
Oh, sorry.
is the orc? Is
That's
that
that's the
octopus?
octopus. I didn't have an octopus, unfortunately.
Well, you really don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on him.
All right, is that make an attack roll?
I like Witch Bolt.
That's 30 feet.
Make a ranged spell attack.
That's what you did on the 30 feet.
No, I would say. I'm saying the middle is he's 30 feet from the edge.
Okay.
Is what I was thinking
Okay. Good.
for obvious reasons.
So that everything can hit him.
Oh, don't worry about it unless say 10
No.
hits. So it's fine.
So, an electric. I don't know. Is it which will just arc of electricity extends from you?
But it looks
But
witchy.
It looks very witchy.
Hold on to him with it, don't you? If you hit.
But it just
Yeah.
you try to get one of his tentacles, but it's flailing too much. And
And you keep doing 1d12 each
Um,
time it's their turn.
John Lee,
Jean-Luc
John Lee,
Jalapeno.
got it.
I shall go to the land, and I
Somebody's
shall
watching.
I shall
What?
chill touch. 15.
Yes.
Oh, oh, this is not good.
I'm going right up to
Is this all I do?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I get 3d8 because I'm a different level than
Probably
that.
kill him.
18 points of
Someone uses like
necrotic
a basic
damage.
divine smite, just I'll just make die.
All right. So as you deal that, you see some of the octopus looks like it's just like disappearing in places.
Oh, I have heard the beast. Kevin. You going to land or staying
Going to
alive?
land. Oh wait, that's the Minotaur. But that's
It's a random group.
fireball.
Fireball?
Fireball?
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
We are eating octopus.
Screw the boss, we killed the octopus.
So you don't need to roll because he's obliterated and just gone.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen.
Are all of us as well?
No.
No. I
What's the
made
blast radius of fire?
20 feet.
20 feet. I made sure. I made
So-
that mistake with gravity.
I like with a lizard person.
All right. Now you're all in this room.
You're welcome.
I want to dive down and see where he got those weapons.
All right. How do you dive in?
Aren't you in the water?
In the water?
He's still in.
Oh, you're
I'm still in the water.
Okay. So,
I had some really bad perception.
all right.
No
Make
dark?
make a perception check.
I got some really great athletics
have
that
dark
helps me
vision?
though.
Make a perception and athletics check.
Which one should I do first?
Just do them simultaneously and tell me the numbers.
Well, we got a 14 and 15, and I add 10 for athletics. Let's say I
Alright.
got a 24 for athletics and 15 for.
All right. So you quickly start just swimming down really fast, and within like 2 seconds, you hit your head. and
And your horn is stuck.
and then as you look, and there's just
Drown.
weapons, basically filling up this entire pool.
Do any of them look special?
Make an investigation check. And what are the rest of you doing?
7.
I'm looking for a door.
All right.
16 for perception.
I only got a 7.
None of them. And you can see, following the path from the center, there's a door on that wall.
I head for the door.
All right.
I swim back up.
I open the door.
All right. And when you open the door, you see the flower room again.
But which door did I come out of this time? The one that we went in?
You see the flower room again.
We can't really tell the difference.
Oh, because
No.
it's a symmetrical room.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's my thing?
Then I will immediately go in and to the right of the door I came in and check it because I want to know where the pit is.
Make
as a
a
point of reference.
Make a perception check.
14.
You see a bunch of stones in a room.
All right. So I came out of that room, went to the right, and there were stones.
So
Oh, we had water here.
there's water there, and then there's stones right there next to the right.
Stones to the right.
No. Wait.
I heard water here.
This used to be football.
Oh.
Oh, do we want to flip it back then? For...
No, it's fine.
So if I think that this is this one, I go to whichever one I think has the big pit to check myself. Is that the hole? Where's the hole? I can't read these. I wrote them. But
Oh,
I can't
nothing. Hole.
Well,
tell. So I want to check this one to see if this has the hole.
and it does have a giant pit in it.
Okay, we came out of this one.
By the way, just for reference, I left and got into the flower room.
I assumed you all followed him.
Did someone find the key with the octopus?
What?
We're
Oh.
supposed to look for a key.
Should we look for the key and all those weapons?
Maybe he had a kid, but we didn't look.
Maybe I blew it up.
Don't like
I go back into the room that the
Yeah,
octopus
let's
was
look for a
I
key.
go back.
Under the billions of weapons.
Can
Alright.
I cast light on myself?
And as you go in,
The octopus is back!
another octopus falls from the air, and this one falling with weapons and is already throwing them at you.
Can we keep the same initiative?
Yeah.
Alright, we're all in land though, right?
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Does a 17 hit you?
Are we going back? Are we like?
Deals 3 damage.
Are we going from where we ended? So like I would go next.
No, we're just going in order.
Does a 10 or 13 hit you? And 10 or 6.
No.
Alright.
Vargar,
Vargar.
what you do?
No, let's actually start where you left off.
Okay,
So that
tentacle.
means I go.
Yeah. If we can keep track of it. Or else he might never get to go.
I throw a javelin.
Make a range spell. Yep, I know what I said.
Magical javelin.
16.
That will hit.
Wonderful. Get 14 damage.
Do you deal that extra 1d8 even with ranged?
Every single one.
I thought it was melee.
Oh, just everything. I just said with any like. I thought I just said with every weapon.
Xanathars.
No, this is just a paladin thing.
Maybe not.
Is it like smite?
Improve divine smite.
So you're using divine smite?
No, it's on all of my attacks. I don't have to do anything for just the regular 1d8. It might say all melee.
Melee.
Well, then 10 damage.
Alright. So, and as you hit, you start to see that parts of him seem to like be fading out of existence again.
So this is octopus. Getting rid of here water and going with octopus. So now it's octopus's turn?
Can we just keep fighting the octopus?
No, so Octopus would just go in between Kevin and him.
Vargar. What are you doing?
So where am I in?
You're all
There's another
you're
octopus
all
in the
right
middle.
here. There's a path. This
I
one's
think we just have to kill him.
about 40 feet to the octopus from where you all are standing.
40 feet.
Because
Because we're further away. Yep.
I'm just gonna shoot it with my crossbow this time.
Alright. Do we have a fan?
Over there.
This is a 9 hit.
No.
Did you shoot again?
Yeah. I don't think so. I think I only get 1.
Oh. I thought you'd get a second attack by
I'm
now.
not
Well,
sure.
rogue.
I thought they'd still go. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think that this.
They get to make that offhand attack. Because that's it. They get to add their modifiers to the offhand attack.
Nothing missed it.
Do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Extra attack.
There's no extra attack.
Okay.
Then no.
Then,
I think assassins get
Jean-Luc, go.
Jean-Luc shall do the same thing.
What was the second thing?
And the chill touch.
Oh,
20 something to hit.
yep.
16 points of necrotic damage.
All
Is that a
right.
cantrip?
Yes.
2d8. Oh yeah, because
3d8 at this
And
level.
after you see him just fade.
Ha ha! I want to help search for a key of some sort. Can we all look?
Can I
Yeah.
cast light on myself?
I mean, you can see
Oh, you can
well
see it's
enough.
bright.
And
Okay.
all these rooms have
Just
torch.
investigation
Yeah.
or
Then
perception?
never-
Investigation. Tell me where you're investigating.
Oh.
Just it can't just be the room.
Right where the octopus both times was.
All right.
No.
You can all investigate somewhere different if you want.
I mean, I'll
So
investigate in the water, like to the. Are we going
I'll look in the middle.
like here?
5.
5. You see some like puddles of water from where he was.
This is definitely where he was.
definitely the way he was.
The way
17?
I did little Jamaican
Um,
sometimes.
You notice that you were able to swim deeper than you were before.
On the left side over there.
Yeah. Where are the rest of you investigating?
looking in the middle because I don't trust.
Did I still hit like a floor?
Yeah, you still hit a bunch of
I
weapons.
look very good.
I got a 20, not natural.
Where he,
Yeah.
Where I was.
you were positive that's where the octopus was.
I told you this is where it was.
I'm gonna look in the water
But you said nothing
from everybody else.
The
I'm gonna
truth.
try to move the weapons. Just like
They don't move.
Oh, they don't move.
They don't move.
Can I lift one?
So, you're just investigating the water.
I'm gonna go in the water.
So, you're swimming around the water. You didn't investigate before, so it's just water. You know there's weapons beneath you.
Like, are you looking through weapons or what? That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's looking through the weapons.
I mean, so when you swim down, you're able to swim a bit, and then you hit the weapons, and you can't seem to move them.
Okay, I'm gonna keep swimming around like you said the depth. I'm gonna see like if the depth changes.
It's even all the way around.
But it's deeper than where we are.
No,
It's
deeper
deeper than
all
the
the way
first
around.
time.
He looked.
Maybe. Leave the room, come back in, fight the octopus again, then we can go even deeper.
How many times do we have to fight this bloody octopus?
I don't know how deep this key is.
I'm not underwater anymore. FYI. I'm not just down here
What is the
drowning.
ground made of?
Stone.
Stone.
The whole temple is mainly made out of stone. And stone-like stones.
So he spends the next 4 hours redefeating the octopus with cantrips. 8 more times.
We could probably beat it pretty quickly if we just
We can beat it all we want. I just don't know how many times we want to do it.
I mean, first time I couldn't dive in very deep. Now I can dive in deeper. I just want to see if maybe if we fight it one more time, if I can go even deeper.
This thing just one more time, or since it has 8 legs, 8 rooms, we have to kill it 8 times.
I don't know. We'll
Let's
see
see
what
what
happens.
happens one more time.
Let's just try it one more time.
Okay, we leave and come back for the octopus round 3.
Alright, when you leave, door's locked.
I tried to break the door with my horns.
Make an attack roll.
18.
You manage to chip your left horn as you make full contact. And it does not budge. You are a little less beautiful Minotaur.
It's fine. I pull out my kit and I fix my horn up with this little like dental stuff and it just looks all perfect again.
A dental kit? He's a Minotaur dentist.
We all have to be something.
My horns are made out of bone, so just.
Okay, so,
Wisdom from Kevin.
that room's off
We
limits
all
now.
have to be something.
That's cool. Should we go to the round room?
Okay.
Maybe go room with the hallway.
So one with the hallways?
The 2 hallways.
Stone pillar to
Let's go in the one with the stone pillar and the 2 hallways.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
close enough.
Flip this over and draw what we see in here.
Yep. Make a perception check, everyone.
Perception check. I got a
Like
12.
the one character I've ever had that can't do perception.
7.
1!
Good.
Woo!
Whoa, the microphone picks up everything. That's really loud.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you get?
22.
Whoever
Alright.
watching,
the only
if
one that got
anybody
anything
just
So,
jumped.
the rest... So this room is actually...
Kevin is awesome.
So, we'll say the door's here. This is the
Only
wall.
9?
None of those names on the screen are correct.
No, they're not.
Mm.
I should have
And
taken it off, but I didn't.
You notice the center
Ah.
as you're walking around. I'm gonna need another big black marker. This one's dying on me. This is all just a stone slab that goes to the ceiling. Let me get my notes for this room.
Let's get that marker that you gave him the first time.
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, and
Just
then
give
you
him a whole
notice.
box, actually.
I already tried that and he only took the marker.
Just take the whole box, so you have all the colors.
Okay, I'll just hold it.
Just put it on the ground.
If there's an extra chair right there.
All right, and you also notice there seems to be an orb sitting on a little pedestal.
There's 2 orbs.
Times 3.
Right, so we're right here.
How tall is this pillar? To the ceiling?
To the ceiling. It's basically it's like a round room.
Am I over there?
Or wherever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can.
You guys are just inspecting the center wall.
Wait, but if this goes to the ceiling, how can I see these?
You walked
She
around it.
sees them. You none of you three do.
So there's some glowy things over there.
Are there any other doors in
Glowy
this
things,
room?
they might make me look prettier. Cause was not English.
No, that's the only.
Minotaur.
The
That's
doors
Mayweather.
only came in.
There's the door you came in.
Prettier. I mean, I can speak.
I want to see if these things are magical.
All right, make an Arcana check.
16.
You can sense some magic, but you don't really sense anything from these necessarily. But you sense there's magic.
I take my shield and I touch it to the orb.
Just ding.
It's a solid orb.
It's a
Oh.
make an investigation check.
5. I really don't have pluses to very many.
It's a hard material.
Do I see the stuff yet?
So,
You can walk
as she
around.
pointed out, the rest of you see these.
Can I investigate
Yep.
the
make an-
glowies?
And also, they're not necessarily yellow.
I can't reach my guy.
It's just yellow on my sheet. So,
18.
18.
Run.
You notice
Maybe don't
it's metal. They're made of metal.
I grab the orb.
Right. Try to pick it up.
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Really
12.
bad thing, really bad. It's really hard.
Can't. You don't even budget.
There you go.
Is it plugged in?
Yep. Want me to unplug it?
No, just turn it on.
I pull again.
Doesn't budge.
I'm gonna turn my air down.
Does this budge?
No.
This is a dead end. All
Yeah,
these rooms are dead ends.
No, I'm fine.
We need the cleric with the divine intervention. They poof us to the end. We get the treasure.
I'll be free.
I can dimension doors.
You know where it is.
No.
So you've established there's 3 little pedestals with 3 metal orbs over there.
I shoot it with the
Should we
firebolt.
stand on it?
Just. But you've only.
What else is in this room other than that? Is that kind of the only thing that stands out?
The only. Are you searching for anything? Are you just looking around, or like
I want to find something else because I'm confused.
make an investigation check?
30.
30. All right. So
Plus 10. Plus 11.
you start.
Oh, intelligence.
You start walking around the middle with just your hand on the wall, and as you're over here, you feel your hand hit something, and then it looks like a handle.
Ooh, like I can grab it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then as you pull it, who's the person over there?
Kevin.
You see
Kevin, no!
a spike come out of the wall, and it's like crackling with electricity.
Stop! There's.
You let go, or
There's a.
okay.
Oh,
Really stop.
there's a spiky thing. With the like.
And as you let go, it just goes back into the wall.
Maybe we have to shoot it with the electricity.
Oh, maybe if you move away from the
Literally no idea what you're talking about.
Get out of
we
the
move
hallway.
away. You pull it as much as you can, and then it goes. Shoo. Let's all come over here.
Just come over here. Come on.
Okay.
Yank.
She pulled hard.
Comes out, starts crackling with electricity.
I want to look for a handle on this side.
All right, make an investigation check.
Look for handles everywhere.
Yeah.
Investigation check. You don't find anything.
12.
One. Like third
There's
one.
definitely a wall. there.
Somebody want to hold my handle as I look.
Yeah, here, I'll continue.
All of you are just like, nah, that's the only.
Get out of here.
That is the only handle.
I go look over my touch me.
The
All right.
goblin's looking on this side now.
That's 26.
You look in the same place, and there's no handle on that side.
How's it looking down there?
Can I count this natural 20? Dang, I could just rage through a 20.
And someone
We'll-
shoots the electricity on the electricity.
we'll
Maybe I
count
do
it just-
something.
So, because you rolled like what 26 and a 30, you do the same thing on the outer wall, and then you notice there's also a handle right there. Is someone still holding that one?
Yeah, I am.
I shall hold this handle and pull it out. I take it from the little goblin. You're the only one that can find these things. They're magical.
And same thing appears there.
All right.
What if you pulled them at the same time?
There they are.
Oh, there?
I think maybe we need the third one.
I go look for another handle.
So you've searched this whole room, and you're pretty sure there's no more handles.
What did we...
What did we
Have
make
to
it?
fire magic. I see they go across. You have the witch boot, right?
Which bolt? I get nothing. There's just spikes and orbs, and I can't move the orbs.
I'm going to. I'm going to lightning lure.
Which one? What are you lightning?
The spiky closest to me.
Using what are you using?
Lightning lure. Because it's a cantrip. And I create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within range.
So you hit it with lightning, and there's a bit more lightning on it now than there was previously, and then it goes back to just the normal.
Did I mention how horrible we are at the puzzles?
What if you hit the orb with the lightning?
I hit the orb with the lightning.
So when you hit the orb, you see the lightning goes from the first orb to the second to the third, and then disappears.
Ooh.
No, just she hit the orb. Nothing came from the spike.
They did that and then dissipated.
Mm-hmm. Everyone, just make an intelligence check.
7.
17.
Natural 20.
Like the smartest goblin.
So,
Goblin's supposed to be stupid.
so you're thinking
15. No.
maybe you need to finish the circuit.
I assume so, but I have no idea how. Does anyone have a lightning rod to put over there?
Okay, and I guess with the natural 20, you realize you all have metal weapons on you.
Do we make ourselves a conduit?
This seems like a bad idea. Alright, I shall. Wait, I have to
I
hold
hold the
this.
handle.
Okay, you hold this handle. Hey, Mr. Minotaur, maybe you go over there with your weapon
I got the weapon.
and hold it up to the. I'm gonna touch my Morning Star to. Wait, but then you can't shoot the electricity here.
So, as you both reach out your weapons, the lightning jumps to your weapon, jumps from you to the orbs, and it completes. And you hear near the middle orb.
Should I move or should
And
I stay here?
You both take all right, 1 point of lightning damage.
Yes.
Good.
Huh.
Hey,
Can someone please check that door?
feels like I just drank some orange juice after brushing my teeth.
Check the door.
So
So-
she lets go the handle.
All right, and so the electricity stops, but as you walk over, you see there's an opening in the wall now.
Let's go. Let's find the key.
Where's this opening?
It's
Oh, right.
it's right above the middle orb, and as you look in, there's a key there.
Grab the key! Grab the
Is
key!
it another octopus?
Can I reach it?
Yep,
Okay.
just sitting there.
Okay, I grab it.
Ho ho ho.
All right.
Let's go back to the
Take
flower
our
room.
weapons away.
Flower room.
Wait, which door did we go through for this?
This was the one with the 2 hallways and the pillar in the middle.
And the orbs.
So we put an X over there. We think we done.
I have the.
Should we try putting the key in first? See what happens? Just to keep it safe?
Yes.
So you go over and you put in the one that lines up with the door, and it turns.
Ho ho.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we go to the round room?
Yes, the round room.
All right.
To the round room.
There's no battle in here, I'm gonna be upset.
There's no what?
So if there's no battle in here, I'm gonna be upset.
Badger? You don't like
Badger.
badgers where you come from?
I don't like badgers.
I kill all the badgers.
I told you this would be mainly puzzles.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Go for it.
All right.
You'll try to do it without your incredible wisdom or
Or we will
intelligence,
just
not
roll
wisdom.
for your intelligence if we need it.
So for brevity, I won't make you do perception checks for the obvious.
Right.
Oh, it's a clock.
So as you walk in, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 levers on.
Not the 8 again.
I count a lot of it.
There's only 4 to the...
There's
Wait.
only
1, 2, 3, 4.
How do we get
Six.
it? We can't pull all the
Wait.
levers at the same
To
time.
wheat.
Should we investigate all the
I like
levers?
wheat.
Like, can I investigate
You can
them?
investigate them.
Investigate. Investigate.
I shall
Investigate.
eat a 5.
You're pretty sure it's that top one's the one.
Guys,
Xenotron.
I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's this one. I go and I pull it because I'm so confident.
As you pull it, ground disappears.
The dawn
You
octopus!
hit them. And
Is it the octopus
it's the
again?
octopus.
Woo! Octopus!
I'm
sorry, viewers.
Didn't need to be a battle in there.
That's where.
Yeah. So you all land in the water this time.
Does he go first again?
Wait, who went last?
Yes, he does go first again.
The octopus is always ready.
12.
No.
He.
That's a D20.
You still are safe. What's her armor class?
17.
Nope.
No.
Natural 20. Will that hit?
Nope.
6 damage.
I had 21 on this.
16 hit.
Everything hits Kevin.
2. And you just see he's just like pulling weapons out of seemingly nowhere and just like flinging them with all. Like
He's the octopus.
He's
How
not
can
even
you
attacking.
pick
He's
them up
throwing
from the-
bows, javelins. The javelins are going sideways and just like smacking you. They're not cutting you. They're
We
just.
found another octopus because he pulled the wrong lever.
Oh no.
I thought it was the right one, okay?
Okay, I don't know who goes first, so
Let's just go top of the order. We don't.
Vargar.
Get the octopus. Where is the octopus?
He's in the middle.
Look at that
Attack
table
him.
again.
I'm going
You're in the water.
to get out of the water.
To the middle by him or to the edge and not by him?
Right behind me.
Oh.
So that's the edge, right?
Okay, the edge.
Is it?
Same
Can you
thing.
move me a little, please?
You're right there.
Okay.
That's where you need to be.
Yeah.
You incorporated this kind of thing, and you wanted to incorporate this the first time. I remember that.
I'm just gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Yes.
I told Scott about this over a year ago.
I just now clicked that you wanted us to just keep fighting an octopus every single time we
23.
messed up.
23, you hit. Every time you fail the puzzle. I remove some of the stipulations and make it a little more bearable.
6 damage.
Alright? And as you hit, you see one of his tentacles seems to just start like fading.
Slay the tentacle.
Does 12 hit?
Yep.
Shoot it.
You won't die.
11 necrotic.
See, he's barely hanging in there right now.
Kevin.
Do it, Kevin.
Don't use a fireball.
No.
Maybe don't waste the
He
fireball.
has 1 HP left when you shot
I
back.
really like the fire though.
Well,
Do I have enough movement to like get?
So basically how this is when you land, you have enough movement to get either to the middle or to the side.
You don't have vicious mockery?
So you could either do a melee
I
attack
should have
and
taken
hit him, or you could get to the edge and do a ranged.
he's probably got like 2 life left.
I
I
have
don't
to
know
use
what you
the
have.
spell.
Good weapon.
Yeah, but I can't. I just have a sword.
You can
You
get
go-
to him. You can go
Oh,
up
I
to
can
him.
get to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Then I hit him.
Alright?
You gotta roll it. See
Oh,
if he hit.
right. I never.
Oh yeah.
14.
Roll for damage. There's a good chance.
What?
Plus.
What do I add?
Your
That'll be
strength
5.
if you have a
5
sword.
damage.
Okay. 5.
Alright, and as you bring that down, Octopus.
Oh,
Is there a key underneath the octopus? Check it, quick.
is the water deeper?
Ah, yes, I swim down. Is the water deeper?
The water is deeper, but you still hit a bed of weapons.
I told you guys, we need to keep fighting this octopus.
I think
Or
like
do you think we only can do it up to?
Yeah,
8
I
times?
think it might be that. I think the more we fight the octopus, the worse it is.
So no more mistakes.
I think there's something in this room.
What do you guys do?
We go through a door.
Okay.
Get out, right?
Just leaving again without a key.
Oh,
Do we search for the key again?
We'll search the walls and feel along them
I
and
don't
see if there's any hidden anything.
Make an
I'm
investigation
the
check.
worst person to
I'm
do
still
these.
gonna keep checking the water.
Alright?
3.
You don't think
8.
so.
So
The weapons are still.
Yes,
I don't
please.
think
I'm gonna look.
Alright. In the water or out of water?
I got a 7 in
Oh,
the
Water?
I was thinking it was
Alright.
one.
I got a 7 in the
It's
water.
not one of the rooms.
This isn't one of them.
It's not one of the rooms because the Tetris one was the room when we fell into this one. So this one doesn't have a key.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right!
I'm
No
still
one
looking.
listens to Kevin.
Well, Kevin is not known to be bright. I'm now
That's a
British.
26.
I'm
You,
from somewhere
you know-
in Europe.
wait, do you say out of the water or?
Out.
You notice there's nothing along the wall. It's just smooth stone with some
I
torches.
don't
Changed
think there's
my
any
mind.
keys in this room.
I've changed my mind. I also think there is no key.
You told me to look.
I thought it would be funny. Let's leave this room.
Alright?
Do you want to just go back to this one so we don't have to redraw something? This clock room.
Oh, sure.
If we go back in, is
I
it
was,
the
I
same?
was hoping that would be your guys' plan from the beginning.
What?
Okay,
Keep doing one
look
room.
for any symbols, iconography, runes, anything above or below around these levers.
Yeah, make a. Well, you make perception check then.
Alright.
I'm gonna investigate the levers again.
Alright?
22.
9.
You notice there is nothing on the wall. There's no characteristics, but you do notice that one lever is still flipped.
The one that he pulled.
I got a 9.
9.
9.
You're a little more hesitant to just go and pull a random lever, but don't really. You got a gut feeling it's the one on the right, but you know probably shouldn't just run up and pull it.
I run up to it. I say, guys.
No!
I know it's wrong the first time, but I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Do all the levers look the
Right,
same,
intelligence
or do
would
some
be
of them
good.
look different? I may guess something.
Make an investigation check.
Can I try to persuade them that this is the one?
You know the one the Minotaur's holding. I mean, you know, there's a little like scratch on the base of it. Looks like it's been pulled before.
I'm gonna try to
I think-
persuade them that this is the right one.
Well, I got natural
So-
one, so I'm pretty
Both
excited
of
about
you
this.
are pretty sure.
We're pretty
No,
sure.
I'm gonna try to persuade them.
Oh, I see.
Let me look first. Can I look? Can I do an
This is
investigation?
Yeah.
the one. You don't need to look. It's the one.
Can I-
I'm going to look.
If someone pulls a lever, can I be standing close enough to want to try to grab and hold on to it and not fall?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 23.
Just in case.
23.
Just like the goblin.
You notice that whatever they were pointing out, this lever does not seem like it's ever been pulled before.
The one they're holding.
Yeah. It's just
Drop the lever. Drop it.
Wait, it's
Drop it. No.
drop.
No. 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 Put your hands off it.
So which
Alright, we'll look at
lever
this
is it?
lever.
all right. Roll an investigation check.
17, hey!
You don't see anything on that one either.
This one is not a good lever.
Come
I
check.
also don't know what I'm looking for.
Come check,
I'm
Armin.
gonna check this lever.
Investigation check.
11. Wait, 12.
It just looks like all the other levers.
Is this a lever?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Investigation.
I had to stand up for this.
Who did you
19.
19. You don't see anything, but you do notice that kind of where you are, that the ground to your right just seems to be like a little darker, like as if there'd been more just footsteps and people walking on that, and the like to your left looks pristine still, stone.
What do you think
This part looks-
means?
Yeah, just to her right, she just kind of seems like, you know, people were walking there more than to her left.
So we go there? I mean, that's where he pulled the lever.
Just
Oh,
so basically, she's just looking at her feet and she just notices.
no.
So doesn't necessarily say anything about behind her.
Should I pull the lever?
I think we're going to have to fight the octopus 7 more times and then we'll have the lever. Because all of them are the exact same.
All of you roll a collective investigation check as you're just investigating the whole. Really?
Yeah.
Well, we all
What perception check?
investigation.
Investigation. Aw.
Only do dexterity
13.
checks.
Go.
Plus 0,
So-
plus 0, plus 0.
You all
Plus
don't nothing, but you notice that the gradient of, you know, more worn stone, more cracks, leads up to the lever that the Minotaur is standing by.
Can I pull that lever? I think it's pretty good.
Pull the lever!
Pull the lever!
As you pull it, the wall in front of you opens.
I walk through.
And this big.
I try to squeeze through. I'm not very
There's
smart.
probably a key in there.
Do I see a key?
You see a key.
Can I reach the key?
You can reach the key.
I grab the key.
I try to walk through.
Don't understand this puzzle other than random chance.
Alright, I have the key.
Yeah!
That's all it was.
That's all it was.
Alright, we go and put the key in the other room.
Until you got a natural 20, it's going to be random chance.
Okay then.
Alright, we put that in there.
Alright.
I put the key in the hole. I put it in the wrong
So
hole
we
first.
done with the round room.
Turns.
Okay.
Should we go to this one?
The big rock.
The big rocks.
Okay.
There's 2 big rock ones.
The one next to the stone.
Not the one we came in from. The one across from where we originally came in.
Okay,
this room.
okay.
The one that we all perceived horribly in the first time.
Okay.
So that's
So, you all walk in.
Looking.
If
Okay.
there's ground, yes.
Alright.
If it's a pit,
I think
no.
you were the one that looked at this.
yeah.
Make a history check.
Oh boy. It looks different.
Ooh. You can tell this is not the room you saw earlier.
This doesn't look right. This is
But-
not.
This is what you guys see.
It is a room full of weapons that throw octopus.
So it's another square.
There's a floating bow and little octopus are being shot at.
But
So
they're just very tiny.
for brevity for this one, I'm gonna make it small so I don't have to.
Who's brevity?
So
Do I know
you
her?
see it.
Yeah, you mention brevity all the time.
I rolled a 4 for history on who brevity
Using
is.
that one. It's not good. You have a whole box over there.
You see a. So these stones are a good 15 feet high this time.
Mom's watching.
Our mom?
Your mom.
Did she write? No, she just said hi, didn't she? Hi, Mom!
Hi, Mom.
They don't know what we're doing.
We are doing very
Kevin's
poorly.
mom now.
We have 2 out of 8 keys.
We fought the octopus like 4 times, which I'm gonna go fight
Only
to do.
2? Oh, we are not getting to the boss tonight.
We have an hour and a half.
Yeah, we've spent an hour and a half on 2 rooms.
We know more about what to do now.
Well, still, it's pretty much
So
been spoon feeding the
much
answers to us.
Mm.
I run through the maze. Like a mouse looking for the
It's a
cheese.
changing maze because it looks
The
different.
fromage.
It looks different.
Is it raining inside this temple?
What's the dot?
You can tell that outside it is storming.
Are we the dot?
Sorry. It's not a dot. So as you
Draw the dot.
All right.
Oh, it's not a dot,
So-
it's a line. Sorry. I forget.
as you guys are just
So simple.
your initial you walk in and so think of those are full like pillars. I just didn't want to color in the whole thing.
I don't. Okay. So it's a maze. A tiny little itty bitty maze.
So now make perception checks.
I'm really good at those. Natural 1.
7.
Natural 1! I literally, that's my 5th one tonight.
It's not
Fourth.
too hard to see, but surrounding the whole thing is like a 1 foot high, just raised little stone surrounding all of the stones. So they're like contained in this little area.
So we find a rat, put some cheese at the end, and see how long it takes for the rat to get over, and then
How
end up
far are
with
these
cheese.
hallways? You said you drew it small.
Actually, think of
can
them
make it
like
round.
they are drawn to size. Like 15 feet.
Can I push this?
Which direction?
I don't know where we came in. This
You
way?
came. Sorry, you came in from over here.
So where's the frame of this thing?
So the frame is just like right here, and they go like right up next to it.
So they're. I'm so confused.
Can
Oh,
I?
it's
Just
this
want to
full
stand at the
amount?
doorway and keep staring
It's
at
not
it.
a. It's not a thin thing. It's the full.
The full
this.
thing.
We can walk. I would just step over the stones into the maze thing.
Just stand there.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just see a bunch of little walls.
No, they're 15-foot high walls.
I'm pushing.
Oh,
If I can
oh.
push this way, I'm pushing it this way.
Doesn't budge. That
But if I'll just push it all the ways. This way. So
You-
starting this way.
specifically, you need. If you're just pushing random walls, no, you're not getting anywhere.
Okay.
Let's
So that
push
one doesn't
this
move.
one.
Make an investigation check.
14.
Kevin's
13.
confused.
What'd you?
14. Is anyone else?
I didn't. Are we doing? What are we doing?
Investigation.
Investigation. You're the only one who has a chance of getting this.
16.
Oh.
It was only 10. You just
Oh.
need to actually look.
Me.
Oh, good.
You notice there's a seam disconnecting there. There's a seam where that one meets there. What'd you get for your investigation?
18.
And you notice
This is hard
At
to
the-
picture since it's not filled in.
this one at the very bottom is outlined in red, and right below this section of one, you see some faint red.
These are 3-dimensional.
So
Like instead of lines, it's this whole thing
Yeah.
is a giant.
this whole
Thing.
thing.
Okay.
That helps me because I couldn't picture it the other way.
But also remember that they're
There's this
disjointed.
red one too.
Wait, what? Oh, yes. And it's only like there's just a thin outline along the base that she noticed. Along that one and that one little third of that one over
Push
there.
it.
I think we have to make the frame around the room. I don't know. Can I try to somehow get this piece up here?
So as you go down here, and as you notice, it just moves when you push it, as if it's light as air.
All right, I move it over and cover this wall.
So as you push it, it moves along,
Oh, it only goes there.
stays, and it moves and hits them.
Oh, crap. I have to get this over there then.
So we got to move this over here, this over here, this down here, this.
Yes,
Move it over.
this over here.
Yes. So,
So-
move this. This is where I gotta. So this.
This over here.
So this is covering here, and then this. Does it move all the way whenever I push, or do I get to choose?
You can push, and you
That
notice
was only 2 wide, right? This one?
No, there was 3.
that was 3.
Oh, okay.
But that means that we can't do that.
What do you mean?
Well,
There's this
This
one.
way?
Well, because so if this is here, and I'm trying to push this down and over.
Right, who gets this out of the way?
Okay, so this goes over here.
For now.
No, as you. Oh yeah, that one.
Okay, but now this one is 3 wide, so it'd go here, here, and here, and then push against. Oh yes, yes, yes.
Over and
So-
down and that way.
So yes, can I?
So
Can we just do all those steps in one?
No.
Okay.
So as you push it this way, it goes that way.
Okay, so like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now can I push it this way?
No.
Can I push this one this way?
This one's that way.
No.
So I can't move the red
Push.
one.
Can't move the red one that way.
Put this one down there.
Okay, can I move this down?
Yep.
Okay.
And then put this.
Yeah. Just
Okay. Can
None of them rotate though, right? That we found.
No. Have you guys figured out what this is yet?
No.
Okay.
Not a clue.
that in the slightest?
You may not have done it, but I know Lewis probably has.
Do we need to each stand on the red panel?
Well, you can't make a
Can we investigate the
square,
red panel? Is it
Yeah,
and
just-
you can't leave those two
Investigate the red
open because of the way they move. You can't do
So
it.
make a. I guess just an intelligence check.
This one has to go over here. You have to leave
14.
this open.
What?
14.
Make an intelligence check.
Mm.
18.
It's 13.
So you're thinking you have to get the block that is on the red to the right to the other red panel.
So this one?
Yep.
Let's go with that. Okay.
But this is a 3 panel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make these each a different color so we know what's a block.
Hey, I wonder if someone brought colors.
So this is a block. This is a block.
Okay.
This is a 2.
Yes. But if we don't finish, we can still do the battle, and I can just save them the rest
Is
of
this
the
a
colors for
3?
later. Because I want to do the battle.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Oh, I did red, dang it. This is a 2. That's very similar to that one. That's orange. This is green. This is a 3.
Yep.
Purple. I'll probably leave those other two. We'll be fine. Okay. So if that was to go over there, then that means that this has to move up, this has to move up, this has to go over, this has to go up. Everything has to move.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this has to go up here.
But it can't stay there.
It can't stay there. Does it even need to do
No.
that? No.
This goes over.
This.
These move up. That's all you have to do. This over, these up, this way, that done, that out.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
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 Smarties.
And as you do that, what happens when you do that? That's right.
Octopus!
So as you do that, all of them fade into the ground.
Let's look for a key in this
You
room.
didn't hear anything.
What?
Let's go to this panel on the wall
No,
on the
there's.
floor.
It's just normal ground now.
So now we're just in a cube.
Yep.
In a square. And we don't see anything. We investigate, we see nothing.
And Kevin reminds you that this room didn't look like this before.
Is this what the room looked like before?
Does it?
That was a question to the DM.
Yeah.
It looks different than what it looked like when you initially looked in.
Right. Okay.
Now does it look
But
like
now
it?
does it look like?
No.
Okay. That's alright. That's what I was asking. It still looks different.
You noticed when you look, there seemed to be something on the ceiling instead of on the ground.
Okay.
So now what if we...
So.
You're just in an empty cube with torches on the wall.
We have to redo everything. We did it wrong.
You did the puzzle. I'll tell you that.
Do we just leave the room?
Yeah.
I throw the goblin at the ceiling.
What?
I throw you at the ceiling. To find the key.
Do you resist?
Yeah.
Do you want to just make intelligence checks real fast?
Sure.
While I'm being
That's-
thrown, or
I spell investigation, that's intelligence.
16.
16.
you said intelligence check?
Yeah.
23.
So the three of you are thinking maybe you should see what the other room looks like.
I don't know what's in the room.
It was this door.
You just came in this door.
Well, if we go out, do we come back
Alright,
in?
Do we leave the room and then come back in the room?
Let's see what happens.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but okay, we leave the
Leave the
room.
room.
Alright. And you all just go back in?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
It's just the empty cube?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good. There is no key.
Check a different door?
Let's skip this puzzle.
I guess.
Come back.
This one's a faulty puzzle. It has no key.
Maybe we only
We
need
just
7
give up
keys.
and
We
just...
did investigation, we did intelligence, we got nothing.
So we'll say as you two start
Detection
walking
magic?
away, make a perception check.
Me and
You and her.
Oh, good.
Perception. Did you say perception?
Yeah.
I mean,
That'll be enough.
yeah, 28.
You notice out of the corner of your eye, you see something in the room as those two are walking away.
Whoa,
And as like the door is closing.
I see.
But now the door is now closed, but you saw something.
As the door was closing.
Go back in by yourself.
You go in by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you go in, you see
Apparently only one person can get it.
I guess so.
you simply see a square room, and from the ceiling is just like a little bit of rope, a barrel, and right beneath the barrel is a red pad.
What is that?
If we enter, it's just an empty room. Only you can do this puzzle.
So what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna find a different room, I guess.
I'm just gonna walk
Because
to a
if I
different
walk
room.
back in there, it's an empty room.
I mean, not gonna walk in with one without her, but I'm just gonna check the room.
Wait, with her room?
Well, no, I'm just gonna check a different room. We're not gonna like just leave her to be in that room, but
Okay, so what did you just see a rope, barrel?
Okay.
You notice
What?
the rope
What?
doesn't seem like it's really holding the barrel up too well.
Okay. So can I cut the rope?
It's hanging from the ceiling. How are you gonna try to cut it?
Oh, it's like pretty high. How high up is it?
I'd say the bottom of the barrel is 15 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was picturing it like just right above him. How far of a reach is a mage hand?
30.
is it only 30?
Do you have any ranged weapons?
No. My fire breath, dragon breath. Can I burn the rope?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for brevity, it's barely so as you flame it, falls down, wall to your right opens. There's the key in there.
Why was only one person allowed to be in there?
If there was 3 or more people, it was one room. If there was 2 or less, it was the other room. The other that red panel was not below the barrel before. You solved this puzzle in the other room.
Okay, so we had to solve the puzzle.
Alright, so we have
So
the
then
key.
I come out, and are you guys in the
Sleeping.
flower room?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm taking a cat nap.
Hey, I found something.
Oh, it's about time.
I just want to say that I have now found 2 keys. I'm just saying.
Good. Now find the rest. Which one was that? This one. Is
Yes,
done.
very good. You got a problem with that?
Do we go to the
Oh.
abyss?
I don't like the idea of the
happened?
abyss.
Let's just jump in and see what happens.
Let's go to
Through
that
the
stone
gum.
room.
Yeah.
That stone room.
All right.
Every time something small, everybody's like, chuck it.
So flip it over.
Usually the
Well,
small.
no, this is the one with the Tetris pieces in it.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Make a perception
You
check.
have a small memory.
14.
18. Ow.
There's still a draw.
29.
You've hurt yourself so many times today.
So, well, on the wall,
You just
you see, you see on that wall over there as you walk in, like a mural, and you see basically what looks like that room, only it has the Tetris pieces and throughout. So,
we copy it.
and you see there's a line following like a path through the Tetris pieces.
We follow that path.
All right. So you all walk that path in here, and then make an investigation check.
18.
25.
All right. It was actually 20. You notice at the edge of one of the Tetris pieces is just another lever. Handle, not lever. Handle.
A handle.
Going to the octopus.
Pull
it!
I'm gonna pull it.
Just key opens right there.
I now have 3 keys. I'm just saying.
Kevin the key
What
master.
would you do?
Wait, was this that
without
giant?
Kevin?
All of the.
That was the first one.
Okay. And there's just murals
What
on
you
one
do
side.
without
We
Kevin?
never looked at it. We just,
You were just pushing the blocks the first time,
I need another.
and I'm also trying to speed it up a bit.
what does that say over there? What does that say?
Octopus room, but I don't think that's true.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It was just a room with water in it. Maybe if one person goes in, it's not an octopus room anymore.
And then the octopus
Let's look
falls
in the
out. Oh,
nothingness room again. Is there anything in the nothingness room?
There is. There's that pathway you walked.
In the nothingness room? We walk this
Simple
pathway
as
again.
that.
We'll just walk across and look for a key.
It's just sitting over there.
I got the key!
Is that really? Was that the plan for that one the whole time?
Kinda.
Okay.
What about this water?
You had to just make a path through the Tetris pieces. There wasn't going to be a mural on the wall. That was speeding that up.
What about this water room?
That one? So do you all walk in there?
Sure.
So this one we will want to flip it over.
Peacekeeping.
How many keys do we have?
5. And Kevin has 3. Just saying.
So
Kevin's a dragon.
Given the
we're going to start drawing it over here. So you walk in. Also, imagine this is way bigger than just over here. This room is bigger than this whole thing. And you see basically along the other side is just a massive expanse of water. Which, well, let's say 30 feet deep, maybe 50 feet wide. And then make a perception check, everyone.
24.
13.
All right.
10.
You see 3 glyphs in front of.
Jean-Luc Jalapeno does not read glyphs. But if one is red, I shall shoot a firebolt at it.
Jean-Luc
Just hits the stone.
Alright, that seems work. Are they like magic glyphs or no language?
Yeah, they look like magic glyphs.
Are they those colors?
Yes. My colors are different, but I can work with it.
Alright.
Can I...
Where are we?
You're currently standing like
The glyphs are on the ceiling or
they're all just
on the ground?
on the ground right in front of the pool.
I want to see how deep the water is.
You have to walk over one of the glyphs to get to the water.
Don't have the mage hand.
I have a mage.
So make an Arcana check.
Oh. 7.
They probably do something.
Can I...
I bet these are traps.
Can I do an arcane check
Mm-hmm.
again? 17?
So you know all the basic, glyph, fireball, level 15, and these are none of the usual spells you've ever seen glyphs of.
I'm pretty familiar with magic, but none of these look familiar.
Should we throw the goblin on it?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it with my mage hand.
Nothing.
Alright, we throw the goblin. Any other one?
So
Do
they're
we
each...
attack it?
Can I investigate it real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. 23.
Which one are you investigating?
Let's just look at the middle one.
The middle one?
Yeah.
So, as you're looking at the glyph and you kind of hear the water rustling, like you can almost envision the ocean looking at this glyph.
I'm gonna spit on it.
Nothing.
I shall very poorly investigate this one. Ooh, 17.
That one. So as you're looking into that one, you temporarily like everything goes black for a second, and then you can just see it like normal again.
This one is death.
I guess I'll investigate the other one. The last one.
This one is dead.
Okay, like a 4.
What'd you roll?
4.
We'll say you just feel like a breeze.
I shall do chill touch into it.
That ranged?
Yes, and it's necrotic. We're gonna have to touch it.
Can't I spit on my hand and then touch it?
You can. Which one are you touching?
The one I'm standing in front
The
of.
blue?
Yeah.
So as you touch it, you two are like pushed to the side as she turns into this massive whale and falls into the water.
She turns into a whale?
You're in this room somewhere.
And then you see the glyph fades.
What?
Well, we lost the goblin.
Well, I don't feel like going after her.
Whale.
The glyph's gone.
Well, hello there.
Are you unhappy as a goblin? As a whale?
She's gone.
No, she's swimming in the water.
Oh, she's out in the water.
Yeah, she fell
This
in.
glyph is gone now.
Yeah. Well, it's just faded. Like it's.
I have a. So can I like reach the whale? Like.
You can walk
I-
through
can-
the
like,
whale.
I
What
can-
are you doing? You're swimming
Oh.
around in a giant.
I'm gonna reach.
I'm going to enjoy being large.
I know.
Okay, I was gonna like reach down and try
Very
cleansing touch, which stops any like spell or curse that's on someone.
Wow, that depends if she's.
Like that's why I'm like asking, are you willing? Like,
Sure. I'll give you a whale high five.
I'll reach down and touch her with my cleansing touch.
All right, so then she becomes her again. Yeah, we will. But so.
It's muted.
crap.
This is like, we need a pee, so that should just be weird to.
No, when she flips it, the mic goes off.
Or does it?
So we're gonna skip to the battle because this went a bit longer. The solution to that last puzzle was, one person turns into a whale. Both the crab and the raven have to be inside the whale's mouth as it swims through a very long tunnel. Crab has a swim speed, and could make it there in like 6 times the time, and then when she resurfaces, it's pitch black. The crab has blind sight for 30 feet. So the raven has to follow, the crab senses something moving, and it's basically a maze. And you follow it, and then after that is just a wide open pit where the raven just flies and gets the key.
That would have
And
taken
the
us.
other person stays
And-
behind.
Because after like some amount of time, an hourglass appears and flips, and sand starts going down. And if the sand ran out, octopus.
That would have taken us 45 minutes alone.
All right.
Like sun.
So,
The days of our lives.
So as you're in that room, you kind of hear.
No, we're in this room.
Well, we're saying while you're still in the glyph room.
Do we still need the flower? Will we need
No, you don't need to. But you kind of hear. Do you think we should just let them come? Why would we do that? They seem like they're struggling. It's like.
It's true.
Fine. And then, I hear a voice, exit the room. And then you see the pedestal sink down and just kind of like lights up. And the pool around it also just has a shimmer to it now.
We go on the pedestal.
They're like shiny things I get on the pedestal.
All right, and as you get on this, you get a full heal. This was going to be a part of it.
Ooh, my 1 HP I
Either
lost
way.
is back.
I had lost 6.
I lost 3.
Some of us
All
are
right.
stronger. I just touched the lightning.
And as you move down, the chanting slowly stops, and you open up to a room with a wonderfully dressed gentleman. It's like, welcome.
Dang.
You guys worked hard. So we got a sense for your brains.
I
So-
have a lot of them.
And then behind him, it's like this big guy comes up. So now we're gonna fight. And, you see two
Oh boy. We're doomed.
two hooded people back there. One's like, must you always? It's like, and then then you also see off to the side.
We're so dead. We could maybe handle
You
one.
see a really small guy there. That's right. You're octopus. So you see a tiny little gnome standing next to him. It's like, well, it turns to the gnome. You know why we hired you. So help your family. I was like, I really don't think in my family. And I don't think the old lady is either. And she's like,
Rafa J.
Is this all your characters?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And our characters are way too weak to fight them.
and she's like, no, you're all my children. And you just see Rafa pull out bagpipes and start playing.
Which one's Granny B?
Granny B's back
Granny
there.
B, Night, Rafa, Dusk, Fury, and Midnight.
Um,
I'm not fighting Rafa.
actually,
He can
Midnight's
kill
not
me.
here.
Oh, who's this one?
Night.
Wait, which one's
The
Rafa?
old guy,
Day.
Lindome.
He's closest to me, son.
Okay, Day's Impossible.
And then as Rafa's just walking over to the side, like, oh, look, something livelier. He's like, okay. And as he steps over here, you see, like, 10 Rafas just appear on a stage, just like out of nowhere, this elaborate thing, and they're just playing battle music over there.
Alright, let's all attack as a gnome.
He doesn't look like he's gonna fight us.
Doesn't have any weapons, just playing his bagpipes. Some are playing drums over there.
Are,
with him.
are yours all going at the same time?
But he fights by playing
no.
music.
And they was take a turn. Prepare yourself if you'd like. We shall do the same.
So I need to put all of them up here?
There's I guess they can go at the same time.
Good for you.
Do you have 5 extra?
I have tons of extra.
Oh, then yeah. So you see the old lady in the back sprout wings and touch her quiver.
I use Shield of Fate myself.
Touching her quiver in front of us?
Your MB don't mind.
Do you have the stats of all of your characters? Because if so, there's
hang on.
no way.
Granny B alone.
And it probably doesn't have like the crazy stuff.
He just really wanted to be them all.
Maybe
again.
we'll learn more about Fury.
He will destroy all of us.
And Midnight has another chance to live.
No, he didn't have midnight.
What? Oh, you don't have
Ignore Rafa, there's another person standing by Dusk.
Wait, what?
He's like, oh yeah, midnight.
I've got day, I've got night, I've got granny.
Just so you know, none of my characters are level 15 yet.
So you had to level them up?
No. None of my characters were level 15.
Oh, so they're just your characters.
Okay.
Did Granny B? That's just.
She actually, I think she was, I downgraded her.
Yeah, because we got pretty high.
So is it midnight, or who am I putting for the other one?
So, Fury is the closest one to you, and he has
Yeah, roll initiative, guys.
18.
18 for Fury. Emily, what'd you get?
6.
Scott?
6.
8.
Actually, let's make them all go at the same time. That was
11 now.
I'm sorry. So I'm gonna get them all confused because I can't use who they actually are. Because the middle one there is Night, Day, Granny B.
Okay, and these are all.
That's gonna be a dangerous turn wherever they all go.
Which of you two are going first? You guys can just decide if you want.
Well, I rolled first.
Cool. It doesn't matter. Because her got the second, but it doesn't matter. Okay. All the baddies go first. So Rafa's not fighting, right?
No. We're gonna split them up because that would be brutal. I'm sorry. Well, no, we're only splitting them up into 2.
You know which ones?
They're gonna stay on certain sides.
38.
The other one is it doesn't matter. Put them after Jean-Luc.
You're going to die in the first round.
All right. So you see the old archer in the back fly up into the air, pull out and fire 5 shots.
Wait, they still got attack.
At whom?
2 at the big guy, 1 at the rest.
The big.
22.
Nope.
Really?
I said you Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Good call. Good call.
And that will also be 22. Then the little goblin,
She's a lot of that.
26.
You say that.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
only, like, really hurt. Hits. And hurt.
And you get hit by the first hit, which means
You're the sworn enemy.
she doesn't. I didn't give her the bow,
Oh,
or else you would be long gone.
yeah.
Is a rude old woman.
1, 2.
She's providing the children.
It's just, yeah.
What about my children?
Why is Granny B so strong?
She was level 20 or 19 when she died.
7,
Oh, he's saying
12.
She's only
was
level
so
18.
25 damage
Oh, okay.
because she's really good at. She has a turn to set up.
Is this gonna be how
Rangers
she is?
don't miss. You have to knock her out quick.
But I nerfed her.
Nerf.
21 to hit you.
Guys, we all know day doesn't cure them.
It's true.
8 damage.
Tonight.
So she brought out her wings, and then she also cast Swift Quiver on herself. Her wings give her she gets to add just 13 damage to the first hit, and also the very first turn, she gets to do an extra 1d8 damage. Swift Quiver, she can do 2 more attacks as a bonus action.
You're going to die.
Okay, then.
Against you, 25 to hit.
Shield.
Does that block it?
Yes.
All right, that's a Granny
But
B.
wait, it doesn't, so I won't use it.
Okay,
Because yes, if it means that you still hit.
so 8 points of damage,
All right.
and that was great. You got hit by the first hit, where she gets an extra hit die and gets to add plus 13.
It is your turn, Vargar.
No,
Nope, we've got more.
moving Day, and Day is casting Fireball. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Also, you get to add 3 to your second throw.
23.
16.
That will save.
I assumed it might. How much?
Also, in the very first room
15.
you were in, there were legendary items directly behind you.
Oh, 15.
15.
The save was 18.
Okay.
Cool.
Did not save.
Did you guys none of you save except me?
No.
What?
Fantastic.
76.
Minus.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
37.
Okay.
So
How you doing, Kevin? Kev.
Kevin's okay.
18.
Kevin.
So
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
60
you
life
went to
left?
Mary.
Oh, yeah. That was easy. I just immediately was like, I'm pulling up the calculator.
And
It's
that-
actually easy, man.
I was like, that was pretty easy, man.
Then the archer
I
standing
wasn't
next to the
really
big guy tries to attack. Is that you?
Yeah.
With 13.
No.
And that's
No.
all she does.
Did you get Dawn out?
That's
Okay.
Dawn.
Alright.
Level 3.
Vargar.
We're gonna take
But
out
still at
some.
level 3.
She's level 3.
Some are going to be weaker. Like Fury will be weaker.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
so how
It
does
should
how
be
does
if he's the
travel
level that we're at.
how does traveling on this
I
work?
powered one of them up.
Oh gosh.
How does traveling on this work? So like, do I would I go like 1,
It's
2,
fine.
3, 4, 5, 6?
What is your movement?
No, just move
40.
like with the grid. Well, are you?
Each one's 5 feet.
You going after Granny B?
Well, it's
30
not my turn. I was just saying.
Oh, just you would pretty much just try to move with the grid.
Who are you attacking?
She said that he.
So, like-
she said Granny B's 30 feet from me.
She's 30 feet in the air.
She's way up
Oh. Hmm.
there. Unless you have something very like guiding bolt or something.
I can't touch her.
You're gonna have to go for day or something.
I mean, I can incapacitate her.
Maybe.
And actually, hang on. I will give you. I plan on you having legendary items during this battle.
I should have just counterspelled that
Um,
fireball.
You have an adamantine axe, so you get a.
Wait, I have an adamantine.
You were supposed to have the legendary items by the time you got here. One key was in that room.
Okay. What?
You get a crit on 19 or 20.
Okay.
You get a longsword, which you can either gives you +3 to your hit, or every turn you can have +3 to your AC.
Is it still just 1d? Is it still just 1d8?
Can I?
Yeah, it's the same. Just you get a critical on a 19 or a
Close
20.
enough, I don't think.
Okay.
Have to be 30 feet.
Do I have to choose before each turn? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it diagonally if you can get close enough.
It's probably
It's
not
only
gonna
5 feet
play.
wide, so we only
What?
have 2 of them.
Probably not gonna come to play.
Unless
I'm
he
gonna-
makes it.
If you roll a 19 or 20, you get a crit.
What do I have?
Your intelligence goes up by 4. That's your modifier for all your spells, isn't it?
So it goes up by 2 for my bonus,
Yeah.
or for my.
For your spell save and attack. And you, basically, you can cast Find Familiar and actually get a familiar from a challenge rating 4 or lower.
Cool.
Which includes elephant, giant scorpion, giant boa.
Is it still like the...
Yeah, it's just a full-fledged creature you can basically summon.
And that's still like an action and everything.
You would already have it with you by this point, because
So this is your.
Can I be riding an
So you-
elephant?
Yep.
What's the speed of an elephant?
30?
Huh?
I think just 30.
So if you want to write down these stats real fast, I think the elephant has 76 HP. Whoops, I want the videos of elephants. 76 HP, 40 speed. To hit, it's a +8 to hit, 3d10 plus 6. And that's probably... and if it moves
What's
at
there?
least 20 feet before it does its attack, they need to make a save or be knocked prone.
What's their AC?
AC is only 12.
Okay. So do I get a turn and my elephant get a turn on the same?
You can use a bonus action to have your elephant do one action.
Okay, me and my teddy
I'm glad I remembered that because it boosts guys a decent amount. I did factor in an elephant.
Sweet. Oops.
And also, you do see that the barbarian does not look that angry at the moment.
So that means that
He's not raging.
which means that like slashing and stuff works.
So if I cast it diagonally.
Dusk is like invincible when he's raging.
Okay,
He takes half from everything except psychic.
Well, that's good.
I'm gonna cast
Even like radiant damage?
Everything except psychic.
Agonizer's Scorcher.
Bear totem.
On him?
Yeah, here.
You need
So
to
it's
nerf these
gonna
things
go
more.
30 feet out this way.
Wait.
I think it's 32
Is he
from
or
you.
is
I
he?
think it's
Yeah,
a
it's, I
line.
think, a straight
so
line.
it only can hit him.
A line emanates. Oh.
So you can just hit him.
Well, it's a 5 foot wide line, so you can
That's
hit.
not what I mean.
They're standing within 5 feet of each other.
Hit those two.
Okay, so I'll do that.
All
I was
right.
reading that wrong.
Do you
Dex
make?
save.
Dusk got 2 plus not enough. She got 8 plus probably not enough.
Save is 16.
Nope. And Rafa's just over there playing his heart out.
Let's just go kill Rob.
Wait, so
You can sure try.
so who's
He
that?
has the ridiculous 9th level spell cast on
They
him.
each get 17 damage.
She's gone.
She was.
She had 10 HP.
So who's right in front of me?
How much did you say?
17?
17?
Yes.
We're all too far back to do any damage at all.
Well,
Yeah, that's fine. I shall cast a fireball over here
alright.
on those three.
Nope. Nope. Wait, what's your spell save?
15.
No, none of them make it. Again, I don't have their actual stats, so I just kind of give them some flat things. So,
So who's right in front of me? Who is that? Is that Night?
who are you?
I'm the bear.
That's Day.
Who's Day?
32.
32.
It's impossible to hit.
He's impossible to hit.
He's got like 800 AC. 32 damage to all three of those.
Feels like 19.
But it's like 19 or 20. It's something like.
You do notice though that the barbarian has a magic shield and gauntlets on still.
But he still took damage, right?
Yeah, I mean it was magic. Dusk has higher AC than Day. Dusk. Okay. How much did you say?
32.
All right. You see, Day is Night is actually looking pretty rough, and Fury has quite a bit of
I
like
was hoping to finish off
burns.
Knight because he's got to just turn into things and be invincible. Alright, that's what you gotta do with druids. You have to kill them quick before they change.
Dusk is going up to Goblin.
On an elephant.
On an elephant.
Then he's gonna be attacking Elephant instead.
Okay. Elephant's going down.
Hold on, buddy.
Is he raging?
He's not raging. I'm not doing Relentless.
Oh good, so he doesn't get rage bonus either.
24 to hit.
Yep.
And then second one, 17.
Yep.
Poor elephant.
Goodbye, Elephant. I just met you.
No, so
I will miss you.
17 damage.
Our friendship is short-lived. He's still there.
Dust actually cannot do
He's not dead
much
yet.
damage.
Unless he gets criticals.
Unless he gets a critical, which
I've
he
been watching
can also get on a
Outlander,
19 or
like,
20.
obsessively, and this is
Alright,
just
these
like
two.
Watch it more. I love it.
Fury,
I watched the first season.
well,
like
actually,
4 times.
Day is going to take his staff, hit
Tree.
the. I was gonna do tree, but thorns just along that whole line.
Counterspell.
60 feet.
It's not casting a spell though.
It's not casting a spell?
The staff itself does it though.
Okay.
No, I think it.
I mean, I
So,
said that it
what level?
casts.
Okay, what level are you casting counterspell at?
What level is Wall of Thorns?
6.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess there's no point then.
No, you can still
You can
roll.
for it. You'll use your spell slot. If you roll high enough, you can
If you roll
still
like,
counter it.
you have to roll a 17. I think 17, 18, or 19.
Oh, well then no. There's gonna be no way that I can do that.
So it's on him.
Yeah. Dex saving throw.
Is it opaque?
Yes, you cannot see through this.
But they can't see us through it.
We cannot.
22.
You make the save. So you take half.
Is he in it though?
Currently you are in it. You take
That's the
damage
damage
if you
taken.
end your turn or if you move into it.
Not if I leave it.
So 5, 6, 14, 15, 16,
So 8.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Out of the battle.
How many dice do you roll for?
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, so 15 damage. It's 7d8.
How long is the wall?
Minute.
How long?
100 feet.
The whole
So,
thing.
well, no, I think it's 120. So there's like a little area on both sides.
So we could go around it.
And then you see Knight transforms into a giant snake.
Of course he does. Of course he does. Alright, talcum powder.
And then Fury, you just see this glow envelop him and Knight.
Cool.
That's his turn.
Minotaur.
It's like,
You start your turn there.
Minotaur is texting.
if you end it.
I'm not texting.
So the Minotaur is looking up his spell.
If I gave them their full
Does
skill sets,
Thought of daggers
this
kinda
would
work
be
somehow.
unfair, but
Like you put it around somewhere.
It's just a one little spot. I think you have to see where you're putting it. So there's a giant wall of forest
Well,
you
so
can't
I
see
can't-
through.
I'm gonna
See.
get out
around
and just
it.
go up to
I'm
him.
not
I have
gonna
40
do
more speed, so
anything.
it should be fine.
You just
All right.
But yeah.
19 hit?
what?
19 hit?
Does it favor the roller, or
If you match it, you hit.
then you do hit?
Divine Smite level 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying
So wait, what level? 4th level?
level 1. Just regular Divine
Oh,
Smite.
okay.
You're just adding it in.
Could do it 4th level.
Could. I mean,
This is literally the only battle. Why are you saving the spells?
I don't know, Granny B or something? Fine, I can do 4th level.
This is the cleric.
Also, Granny Bees only does her massive damage at the first turn. I mean,
Yeah.
she'll still get
She'll still never miss, but
her. I just gave her and Day the same plus. I mean, her and Dusk.
Okay, well then that'd be... I roll... My brain's not working.
7d8, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the first. And I'll just do Okay, so that's 8, 14, that's 17, plus 5, which would be
Then
22.
you see
So 22, and then...
Rafa and everyone seem to put down the rest. They're talking with each other, taking a quick intermission.
Smoke break. One of them taking a smoke break. Just one smokes.
So it should be 38 damage.
All right. And second one.
Yeah.
All right, and after they're done, you say that they kind of change their but just magic. They change it and start to play a more serious song.
26 to hit?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do this one at 3rd level. Okay, so it's 10, 19, 24.
You just see one Rafa just like solemnly playing his horn over there. How much damage?
28 more.
You can see there's quite a bit of like cracks and blood coming from where you landed in there.
That's good.
All right. I think Kevin's turn.
So there's still this wall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Giant wall. I mean, you can go around it.
Around
It'll
it.
take your movement probably to get over here and maybe your whole action. But
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah. I take my movement to.
so you can get here with your movement and action dashing.
Okay.
So if you have a bonus action, you're around the wall.
I don't. This, I think, probably healing words my only
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, I can inspire. Oh.
Or you can inspire. I forgot you could do that. You're a bard.
You have a lot of inspires.
Mm-hmm.
So
So I'm going to.
Day spells. That was the one thing I didn't write down because I knew I
You
had
can probably
the sheet.
see any of us, so you can either look back there, see that one, or that
I'm
one.
gonna inspire. Sorry, no, I don't remember your name.
Garchomp?
Ron Var.
Vargar.
Garchomp?
Gar.
You're inspired.
You're
Wow.
inspired. A D12.
Thank you.
That's a bit.
Okay, baddies. Well, those two baddies.
You got this.
She is going to
Don't get axed.
fly just 30 feet towards the wall of thorns and fire a shot at everyone. That's all.
Everyone.
One at each person.
But I'm on the other side of the thorns.
She's above the thorns. They're only 10 feet high.
Only 10 feet high.
100 feet long. I think 10 feet high
Wait, she can shoot 4 times every single time?
because she got to set up.
Quick, quicker.
Quick, swift.
Oh,
quiver.
so regular attack, extra attack, and then her bonus action is 2 more.
Wall.
She just doesn't get the one super one that she got at the beginning.
Yeah, at the she does still get one super one, which 17 to hit you.
Nope.
So, and you see like that shot had a bunch of radiant and just missed. 18 to hit you.
Nice, he's really high.
27 to hit Goblin.
Yep.
5 damage. And then, actually, as she fires at you, her hand slips, and actually hits Dusk instead.
Natural one.
Take it. Oh, Kevin always wins.
So next would be, Day just, steps away from you.
Okay, I always forget to do this, but like, so Shield of Fate is concentration. So
Oh.
I would have to be rolling I'd have to be rolling at least twice now. I don't know what I need to roll. to
I
maintain.
think
I've been hit twice.
yes, once by Granny B and
Once by Wall of Thorns. So what do I...
oh, then you've been hit 4 times.
This is false. I've only taken damage twice.
Granny B 1, Well, she missed her second, but then Wall of Thorns Fireball.
Yeah.
Wait, I've never been hit by Grenade. So
Oh,
I've only been hit
Oh,
by Fireball.
you're right. She did miss twice against you, and she hit her. Yep. Okay.
So what do I roll? And what
Just a
do I need?
D20, and it's a Constitution saving throw. You have to beat
10?
10 or half the damage, which I don't think I dealt more than 20 to you in one go.
No. Okay, I beat it once. And then I beat it again. Okay.
All right.
Do I also need to roll after my turn each time?
No, it's only when you take it.
Okay.
But still, so Day's stepping back from you, so you get an opportunity attack.
Ooh, I like those. That'll hit 20.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not really planning on using Divine Smite on this because it's just an opportunity. 18.
18 damage.
Yep. How far is he backing up?
So he's backing up the full 30. If you want to move him.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then Wall of Fire
Where?
on you again.
Me again?
Aw, man, I just got out of the wall.
Which
Wait,
side
who's-
has
who's-
the flame?
Side facing him.
So who is casting that?
Day.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's another Dex saving throw.
Good.
How many feet do I know? How many feet out?
Oh, well, that's not
fire
going to
hurts?
save. I mean,
This one.
okay, fine. On this one, I'd like to try counterspell.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, this one.
What level?
Just do third level.
Then you still have to roll.
Okay. What do I add anything to it?
Nope. I don't think so.
Okay.
You have to be a 14.
I got 10.
Then
Okay.
what was your Dex saving throw?
Low.
Okay.
Is that all of them on this turn? So it's just
Um,
those two and then the one that's dead, right?
yes. That was it for this one. 2, 4, 6, 12, 17.
Alright, Barger.
Bar.
Barger.
Keep chill face.
Right. Is Dusk still engaged with me?
Yes.
Who's engaged with the elephant?
Well,
You are out of melee range.
I'm witch bolting him. Oh,
Alright.
would that mean I get sneak attack?
Not with
Yeah.
spells.
If I switch
Oh,
to
yeah.
my crossbow though.
Yeah.
Well, heck, I'm gonna do that.
Wait, who are you shooting?
Shooting
Dusk.
him, but she's up on top of an elephant,
Dusk.
actually.
Come out.
Dusk is fighting an elephant. Should we get elephant?
Yeah, it's fine. The elephant's gonna be dead soon.
Has 76 HP.
I'm gonna use luck.
That thing's gonna be there a while.
It doesn't have that much HP left. It's got 59 HP left. Okay. Thank you, luck.
I mean, he only did 17.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's get 8d6. 2, 3,
8d6 with her sneak attack.
4.
This is why I was. You guys can do ridiculous damage too. Everyone's over half dead.
Except for Granny. We have not touched Granny. And we kind of can't touch her unless someone with range.
Knight's never really half dead.
Oh. Wow. He's
Because
a giant constrictor.
he's got
snake.
100
Oh.
something, then you kill him,
But
and then
he's-
he's got like 300 more, then you kill him, he's got like 200 more.
But again, I nerfed him. He can only transform once in this battle. Or else it's just annoying.
That's why I went for him, because I was like, we gotta kill him fast.
34 damage.
Even then, Dusk still has more HP. 34
Yep.
to Dusk.
Yep. And then as my bonus, the elephant is going to attack him.
All right.
16.
No.
Okay.
He tries to stomp and just hits the shield that's floating around Dusk.
Alright, this is what Jean-Luc Jalapeno does. He first takes out a pinch of iron, throws it into the air, and becomes twice his size. He is massive. He then runs over here his 30 feet, uses an action surge, teleports over here, and takes his 3 attacks at him with advantage,
Have you teleported?
enlarged.
That's part of his.
With
thing.
arcane charge, when I use action surge, I teleport 30 feet.
All right.
So 3 attacks with advantage. 23,
Yep.
25, and 20.
Yes, that barely hits.
Okay.
Dusk has +4 to his AC because of his magic items.
That's all of these.
But again, I'm not making him rage.
If he was, then we wouldn't be able to.
I would be dealing more damage, taking half from literally everything you throw at me.
Well, even if he did relentless attack, we would then get advantage on all of our attacks.
Yeah.
46 points of damage.
Nice.
You see, he's starting to bleed quite a bit.
The entire time, it's just like, ho, 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 ho. Hello, elephant. I am your size.
Wait, how did you just get big?
I cast enlarge on myself.
Does it do anything for you?
I'm twice my size, and I hurt more, and I have advantage on certain things.
Okay.
Things.
And that is my turn. I am very large cat.
Sorry, I need to look at the range of this.
The wall of fire.
So you see, the magic aura surrounding Fury fades. That was just... That was a sphere of invulnerability. All 5th level and lower spells just didn't affect
Wait,
them.
so I'm in the wall of fire, right?
Yeah.
So I would. Okay.
So you'll move out of it, obviously. But
Yeah.
All right. So, I will say this whole area is now just swirling in like basically a full-fledged storm just appeared there.
with dusk in it and everything.
Just lightning raging, and everyone needs to make strength saving throw. That's in there.
Advantage on those now. I do. Oh, thank goodness. 23.
That saves. Dusk's got natural 20.
Really high.
You're not in that.
I don't know what you said it was. Oh,
There.
I thought you just
So
said
you
everyone.
does not. Then she does.
Wait, so who's making this attack?
Fury.
You didn't see anything.
Okay.
But it's Fury.
Yeah. He did subtle spell into this because he can. So 7 points if you failed it.
3 if you didn't.
No, you nothing happens to you if you.
Did you fail your throw, or did you an the elephant?
I think she left before.
Oh, you need to make a strength
strength
save for
saving
yourself
throw.
and the elephant.
Myself and the elephant.
Yeah.
What's the elephant?
He has +6 so and then probably so +9 for his strength saving throw. Probably even more.
12 for the elephant.
No.
16 for me.
And no. So you take 6 points. Elephant takes 6 points. 7 points.
7.
So you maintained your ground, right?
Yeah.
So and then you see a lightning bolt just comes from the middle and strikes the elephant.
Oh.
Oh no.
And 20 hits him. And oh,
I
I
missile.
actually messed up on the first damage, but I won't re-roll it because I messed up. That's not the right die. D6. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 25 points of damage
Was it elephant?
to the elephant.
Oh no.
Then Knight's going to. Are you how far can you get with 30 feet?
Who?
Knight
Which way?
towards her.
We'll have a space in between.
All right, I can. Move him back 1. I have
Two
range,
spaces.
range of 10, and he's going to try to bite you.
It's a big snake.
Does 8? He misses.
Oh. Whew.
And that's Knight's turn. Dusk. Seeing his HP, he will now rage. And
So you're attacking the elephant still or me?
think I was turning around attacking you first. 19.
No!
I'm assuming these are reckless.
22.
Yes.
But I mean, this still doesn't do. Okay.
Wait. I will use shield on that one.
Okay.
So I'll use the reaction spell and use shield to block it.
All right. That was his turn.
That's fine.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! It's running out of the fire. This minotaur flames shooting behind
and
it.
he's going to flash lightning around. You have disadvantage on your first attack.
He flashes
What is
people.
Warding something.
Reaction.
It's a light cleric ability.
Have disadvantage on both or just
Just
one?
the first.
19 to hit.
Yeah. I have Shield of Faith too, you know. I just don't use it.
I'm using Divine Smite level 1.
Alright.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 5 is 19 damage.
How much?
19.
Alright.
I swing again.
Alright.
That one misses.
Alright.
You hit with disadvantage, but not regular.
Jean-Luc.
It's Kevin's turn.
Oh yeah.
Were you not Vargar? Oh, I'm sorry.
He's talcum powder.
Talented?
Confused what's happening.
Ooh, 20.
It's Kevin's
Kevin's
turn.
Okay.
I have no idea what any of your
And
names are.
Kevin doesn't know what he wants.
Kills the snake.
Well.
Fireball!
Well, that's what I was trying to say, but would it hurt me too?
If you do it back here, you
Big
can
then,
use
then I
two.
can do. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Is if
Yeah,
okay,
you
so
can do
then I'll do
backfire.
fireball.
On snake and
I'm dumb. I shouldn't have hurt Dusk with that spell. I specifically gave him careful spell.
Wait.
well, these two are getting hit by the fireball.
Okay. Saving throws.
Dex.
Bow Constrictor does not make it. Fury does.
So you still roll 6 or 8d6.
8d6.
Snakes will take full damage.
So that was a 3.
Again, I did certain things. I did not cast Moonbeam with Night.
20. Oh, do I add anything?
No.
Okay, so just 23 points.
Alright. And then who was the other one that got hit?
Fury for half. And then the snake got hit for full.
23 you said?
Mhm.
So 11 is half. Alright. Baddies 1.
You still have bonus action if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to inspire
Oh.
anyone.
Oh, who has... You do have the inspiration still?
Yeah. Shit. What is it right now?
I
Like
see you.
5d12?
Thank you very much.
You got this.
Ho ho ho!
Slash him.
I shall do this that.
Slash him.
Now it is Day and Granny's turn.
And whoever's in front.
What?
Wait, no?
No, the third one's dead. It was Dawn. She was really low level.
You just see a Day just kind of raises his hand, and a lot of his cuts just heal up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does it.
He does heal, but only himself. Or Veronica if she's fully healed.
That's his whole turn.
Alright.
Then Granny B, another shot at each of you. So starting with closest you. Natural 20.
That misses. Wait, what is her plus?
What?
What is her plus?
What do you mean her plus?
20 plus what?
I think it's plus 10.
Because if it was like 5, then my shield's still affected. But
Well, but natural. Well, to me, natural 20 is automatic hit. You're in luck. I rolled a 1.
oh,
So
that's
15 damage.
that's
As the
close.
radiant arrow hit you.
15 damage.
First hit each time she gets just add her level to the damage. 15 to hit Goblin. No. No. Alright. That was Granny B's turn.
So
She can shoot a lot. What?
She only has 2 shots now?
No, she shot all 4. She missed the other 3.
Oh. Vargar Wakowitz.
She's getting old.
Well, what's your AC?
Well, so it's 13, but do I have
Oh.
to use the sword to add?
I assume you've been doing that each time.
Right.
Because, so just make it 16.
Okay.
Which means it would miss still. That's what I intended.
Because my AC is so low, I figured
That's what I
that's
intended
a-
that
with you and the
for
other.
you.
Okay, I kind of thought so.
But
'cause
that's
I-
that's actually
advantage
an
too, 'cause I'm
actual
flanking
sword from
now.
the book.
Well, with melee you are.
Alright.
And actually, you could add any number, so you could have +2 to AC, but then still
And if you
+1 to
use
hit.
melee with you, you'll be advantage.
With
If you
you're like
shoot, you
a
still have
fighter or
the
something.
advantage.
But
The
I'm
elephants are
Have you been
advantage.
keeping track of how many turns we've
But I
done?
get my sneak attack.
That was
You get
turn
sneak
3
attack with your goblin,
because
but
I am
not
keeping track of
advantage.
Granny B.
Elephant gets advantage.
How long can she stay up there? A minute?
10 turns.
A long time.
So a minute.
Should be up there till
I'm shooting dust.
battle's over.
All right.
Using luck.
I'm assuming that if I charm
You got your
her
inspiration.
and she becomes
dear.
incapacitated, then she would,
Yes, that's happened before.
D12.
Not that I'm planning anything.
Just in case.
Do you know what her bow was?
23
No.
23 damage.
to hit.
Oh yes. Her bow was basically you choose one person and you get advantage on all attacks against that person, and every hit you do an extra 3d6. So of my 4 hits, I get advantage on all of them against that person, and each one does an additional 3d6.
Did he maintain his concentration on firewall?
Not check. That's a yes.
Snake.
For Snake has
Took
advantage.
23 damage.
I'm gonna say Thornwall's gone. Has they only been hit once since the firewall appeared?
I just said once.
Okay.
That's 29 damage.
29 damage.
Oh, but he's raging now.
You've seen Dusk actually kneels down on one knee after all that damage, and
Crush him with the elephant.
The
bleeding.
elephant's going to attack him again.
That's an advantage because I'm flanking.
Wait. What was damage you just said?
29.
Half. 14.
Alright, well the elephant's still attacking him.
This one is destroyed.
Yeah.
Nix.
18.
No.
Okay.
Alright, Jean-Luc shall take 3 more attacks. Oh. 18 misses. 25 hits. And 25 hits. Shoo. I'm still enlarged. $26 points of damage.
So 13. Now you see he kind of the force of those kind of knock him to his knee.
And I will, as a bonus action. Oh no, I can't. Do that.
Also remember, this whole thing is still a giant swirling sphere of storm.
What is, sorry?
This whole area right here
Oh,
is a massive, like, thunderstorm.
so I'm in it.
For Misty Step, do you have to see where you're going?
But actually, hang on. Yes, it still is. A lot of concentration spells going on here.
That you can see. Okay. Because the wall of fire is opaque, right?
Yeah, and I think the storm might also be. No, never mind. You just basically it's a crazy loud as well. The storm is like there's thunder happening right by your ears. You have disadvantage on all perception checks.
I'm just gonna stay there. Screw it. I'll stay in the storm. Okay. The other 3, Dusk, Night, and Fury's turn.
Strength saving throw.
For everybody?
It's when you end your turn in it. But
Am I in it?
yeah, it's getting. I didn't draw it.
20.
That saves, so you take nothing. It's getting all these people. Or
Careful.
actually, no, yeah, and him. So
That was a deck.
It doesn't have careful spell?
yeah, it is.
What was
So
the
does she
strength
have to
then?
do the when she ended her turn?
Did you end your?
I didn't move.
She went before me. She's still there too. Her and the elephant.
Wait, strength save?
Yeah, strength save.
Okay.
Times 2.
You said the elephant was plus what again? I didn't write it down.
Plus 8.
Oh, wait.
I did write it down. So 21 for the elephant.
Okay, that saves. But this time I'll actually remember what level I cast the spell at.
8 for me.
Come on, Goblin! You can do it.
Vargar.
You want me to pick you up and throw you somewhere? That's what we
27
do with
damage.
little people.
27 damage.
Okay.
He cast it at 8th level.
Cool.
Whose turn is it?
It is dusk, day, and
So
night.
there's going to be another
Not day. Dusk.
another bolt of lightning going at the elephant.
At least who's picking on the elephant.
Because she's going to fall.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna roll down the elephant.
You probably
As
make a
it
dex
dies.
acrobatics check or dexterity saving throw.
That's my plan.
I made the hit. I made the hit.
You made the hit.
I made the hit. 8d6.
So it costs Fury's action to have to do this?
Bonus.
Is Fury a charming character?
It's high charisma.
How much HP does the elephant have left?
I don't know
34.
what save is.
22, 23,
I'm trying to think of my spells.
If it's a charisma save, Fury's a
24,
good at it.
29,
What?
Fury will have high charisma.
35.
Okay. Elephant's gone.
Oh, you have much
I thought you said he had 36.
34.
Oh,
The elephant is gone.
I've actually rolled really high for some of the damage.
Attempt to roll off the elephant without falling.
Your acrobatic is high enough. I think you. Well, make acrobatics check.
Just in case you get a 1.
Just in case you get a 1.
Oh,
Let me count it.
Yeah.
Let me count it. 34.
Yeah, we'll say you're even outside of the storm range now.
Can I do
So is she
4
out of?
backflips before landing?
Make another
Okay.
acrobatics check for that one.
26.
Yep. You and
You're falling? What's
no one sees it.
I don't
Aw.
care.
Well,
I'm big. I'm twice my size, so I can see it.
he saw it.
I do finger
I
guns.
see an elephant go down its goblet.
You saw like I don't know, like a little dog-sized thing compared to you, like flip on the ground.
Not even a dog, more like a rabbit.
At this point, yeah.
Cirque du Soleil goblin.
And then Fury just gonna cast Firebolt
Who?
on you.
Kevin.
21.
Kevin.
Yes.
And you said there are 3 now. The cantrips are 3d of the damage.
Certain ones. But yeah, if they're all the
Yeah,
same.
they're
then
all. So that would be
if he's at least 11,
22 damage. Knight is going to make another bite attack. And miss.
Don't forget if you have to make a save or an attack.
And then
Still
Dusk.
D12, you have inspiration.
I do
Oh, you did?
25
Yeah.
and 21.
What am I getting hit by?
Dusk, 2 hits.
Oh, yeah.
19 damage.
Total?
Yeah. Dusk is built for crits. He can get it on 19 or 20, then he rolls 2 extra d12 when.
Good. This one goes 3d12 for his damage.
Well, you double the one dice, but then you add 2 more at this level.
What is Knight doing?
He already tried attacking and missed.
Alright.
What did he do?
Talcum powder.
That's other baddie's guy.
Your turn. Just
Wait,
go. Just go. It's your turn.
I'm just saying he never did anything, even whenever you were on the first one.
Yeah, he did. He tried. He cured himself.
Yeah, he cured himself.
Oh, okay.
Like, a lot.
How much?
I don't know.
Or you just
Like, you don't see any visible
wounds on him
wounds.
anymore?
But I mean, he still looks a little battered, but all of his cuts have.
I shall kill this barbarian.
I mean, there's not much else I can really do. I'm going to attack him.
All right.
I need to heal.
25.
He's going to try blinding you.
Take him out.
I
Did
know.
you have to do that before?
I'm gonna try. I think instead of healing.
He'll do it on the second one then. It was in my head, but I was just.
Okay.
I
And
was
I'm,
These three
imagining
are the
him
biggest problem.
healing himself for
This
this.
one can't do much
and I'm gonna
damage
do
right now, but
4th level again, so all 8,
Alright.
8d8 plus 5.
How many 4th level
And I
spells do you
also
have?
This is my last one.
you guys have 4th level spells.
I just hate some of these higher like they make this.
What 8th level spell did you take?
Feeble mind.
That's what you should do on him.
So it's
He'll
29.
be
Instead of
useless.
Damage?
as a
That's just the
sorcerer.
first 4 dice.
If he fails, he
Oh.
will be useless.
what if you say
16
Saves,
more.
he saves, but
So 45.
Okay. He doesn't look quite as beat up as he was before, but he
Oh
looks
gosh, I
beat up
forgot it
again.
last
Okay, you said
30
that
days.
he's going to try to blind me.
Yeah.
he won't be able to do any spells or anything.
20
But yeah, it could
Yeah.
miss.
What do you have the plus to hit?
plus 10.
What, didn't you roll a single digit die there?
No, I rolled a 10 and a 16.
Oh, okay.
What takes
I'm
damage
blind.
whether they make this save?
When you tried to blind me, it didn't work.
Tried.
I'm going to use 2nd level on this one. So it's 5, 10, 15, 16, plus 21.
Should have done it.
It's 25 damage.
Never been a fighter, can you tell?
Alright. He's looking pretty bad again.
That's good.
Granny.
What? Granny?
Oh no, sorry, Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, don't forget Kevin.
Sorry.
And look at Fury. I want to make him feeble.
Well, I don't know what I need to do.
Intelligence saving throw.
Look at me his highest stat.
I rolled a 2.
He takes damage and he's pretty much unable to use spells.
So that's 17 points of damage.
And then what all does he have?
And then your intelligence and charisma score becomes 1. The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them.
But his charisma is 1.
1.
And his intelligence is 1, and he can't talk or cast spells. That's
Yeah.
big for Fury. Does this go away?
Yeah, that goes away. And also,
Oh, possibly Firewall, too.
how much damage did you do your second attack? Do you remember?
25.
Was it 20? Then it does barely. Well, who cares? You guys wouldn't have been hit by it anyway. Forgot I would have added things to it.
Okay, well now it is Day and Granny's turn.
Granny is going to, because she forgot, cast Hunter's Mark on you.
Doesn't that just give her advantage?
What?
Doesn't that just give her advantage?
And extra damage.
No,
It doesn't
I
give you
don't.
advantage, it does extra damage.
Oh, actually, hang on. I don't have it. Hold on. So yeah, just and 1 miss. Natural 20.
Okay.
They're all going
So
at you.
extra
By the way.
D6.
I assumed.
6.
Just because you get upset that you
Well, I'm gonna
couldn't hit
count
me with
that.
something.
That was a 2.
Okay.
She tries to protect. And then 21. Wait, what's your AC now?
23.
So first is roll an 8, and so that's 16, 21,
Wait.
34 points of damage for the first hit.
Wait, hit. What?
So I rolled a natural 20. So 8 goes to 16. Hunter's Mark does an additional 1d6. I rolled a 5. Then because she has her wings out, she gets to add her level 2 first damage each turn. So that's
Hunter's
13
Mark
more.
is
Each
also-
turn? I thought it was just the first.
Hunter's
Once.
Mark is also doubled.
Hunter's Mark is also doubled?
It's a dice roll.
Is it?
What?
It's a
So I
D6.
So I rolled an 8 and a 5, so that's 20. So 39 points of damage.
Okay.
That's what makes Rangers really powerful.
But basically, what she gets first turn is an extra attack, and that attack does an extra d4 on her first. Then 9 more points of damage.
9 more.
No, never mind. But 5 more points of damage because I didn't add my modifier. But she did miss the second one, so that was just.
Okay.
Granny's really powerful.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can't do anything to it right now.
But you're still not gone. Dusk. Day. Is gonna do what he does.
Fireball.
Want me to don't do fireball matter?
Oh no, he's gonna cast light on himself.
Yeah, that's what he always
That's
does.
what he does.
Well,
I light up.
he could do something like that. He still has his channel divinity. But no, he's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 7th level.
That is not what Day does.
Yeah, I know that
He does when
ever
he's
used
in
that.
danger.
Not sure he ever used
so-
that stuff. I can do that too.
Just counterspell it.
I could.
You could.
You could try.
You can counterspell it.
Oh yeah, because I didn't do my reaction.
You can just do it if you want to try to do it.
Can Night get in a 30-foot radius? So
Okay.
Dusk,
It's not Knight's turn though.
I can cast at a point 60 feet from me, and then it's a 30-foot radius.
30 foot from who?
From a point 60 feet from me. So I'm choosing like this point. So a 30-foot radius from here.
Yes. 'Cause
Okay.
it's exactly 60 feet from her to her.
Okay.
So she could do counterspell
So-
if she wants.
But I could do, counterspell at.
7th level of what you.
I mean, you can just use a 7th and counter it out if you want. Use up a 7th level spot.
Just stop the healing.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't need fire stone.
I mean, that's
That's a good use of it.
No one has high-level spells because the other person is basically a piece of dirt.
Oh, because feeble
Was
mind.
that his last high level spell?
He has 5th.
You're the only one who could feel. I mean, I would have to roll like a 19 or 20 to counterspell, so you can just do it.
That's their turns.
Vargard. You are not engaged anymore, but you will still get sneak attack if you attacked us.
Yeah, I'll
Wait,
shoot
so
this
what
again.
did he do? I'm not trying.
He failed.
I tried to do.
Oh, he was the one who tried to do that. Oh, okay.
And I canceled it.
They can't do anything at close range.
23 to hit.
He's got a dagger.
To hit Dusk?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, sneak attack.
$24.
You must have rolled low.
That's 12.
So something.
Alright. And then Elephant's gone.
Do you have a bonus action there with your person?
You can still do an offhand attack as a bonus action, can't you? Well, I don't know if that's worth it.
I'm not really aware of anything, so we can
Okay.
move on.
Who's next?
Me. Not at advantage anymore, but.
They are. I was doing reckless attacks.
Ho, ho, ho. 21.
Yes.
22. 17. 17 misses, I assume.
Yeah. Well, you have 3 attacks.
Mhm.
What are you?
Fighter.
I think this might be it.
36.
Yep.
Ho, ho, ho.
As you do that, he just kind of vanishes.
Bonus action, I shall do the Sacred Wind.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
Second
Is
wind.
that just 1d10? Do you get
Plus
more now?
15.
Battle's
level.
Yeah.
pretty much over, guys.
And Granny View's still up there.
So, she
I think it's just going to take us a while to get her done. I mean, we still got Knight. And him. We still got 4 people.
You got one person who is a talking stump and is halfway bleeding to death.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
And Day's also pretty bloody.
I moved. Alright, it is Dirt and Snake's turn. He can walk up and thump someone.
He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have any weapons on him.
He could.
The knight's just gonna try to attack you again. 18. And then
Can you take out somebody, please?
He's healed himself, like, almost
Stopped
everything.
him.
I've heard him over, like, 120 at this point.
13 points of damage.
Dead.
And that's their turn.
Okay. My turn now?
Yeah.
No, so
I'll
you
say
got- so you got move or anything?
You can walk.
it's not even worth it.
Okay.
Once you get rid of those 3, we're gonna pretty much call it good. Because
Let's go.
Which three?
Or
the 3 you can touch, because one's flying in the air.
I mean, we can still take her down eventually. I can use Hypnotic
It's
Pattern.
10
go
for
fast, yeah. Go super fast. It's getting late.
18 to hit.
No.
28 to hit. I might as well just use Divine Smite, 2nd level. I don't know how much I really need.
39. Out of his 150 HP pool.
3rd level.
Dusk had 185.
Yeah, a lot.
But I didn't rage at the beginning.
Who's in front of me? The snake? Who is?
Who's been hurt a little bit, but not much.
4 plus. It's 24 plus 12. I can't do 36
Mhm.
plus 5. So that'll take him down.
He's gone.
Wonderful. And then I get healed. 13.
Kevin. Got a snake.
I want
also-
to
Banish the snake.
banish the
You can move.
Alright, she's gonna try to banish the snake.
Yeah. Or is
What
it a
if-
saving throw?
Snake's gone.
Concentration, but yeah, go. Alright. It is Granny's turn.
That
She
might have
sees
been
you.
Kevin's last move.
I'm gonna take one of you out.
It might be Kevin.
Wants to be me.
Kevin banishes and then poops himself.
Poops himself? Banishes and then.
I'm not gonna take any
might
out.
also.
Misses with all 3. I mean all 4.
Really?
Oh.
She rolled a 3, 6, 9, 10.
Ooh.
Right then.
Vargar!
Where's Granny?
Granny's
Up in
up
the
in the air over here. You may have to move a little bit.
Yeah, move me towards there. I'll shoot her.
Alright.
Unfortunately, no one's engaged with her.
Mage hand. To whack her and then that works, right?
I know. Yeah. I know what you're doing.
You know what I'm trying to
I
say?
know what you're doing.
Okay.
I do too. That was a horrible description. Mage hand a whacker.
I've
Is
used
that-
luck twice, right?
Yep,
Does
yeah,
that
one
actually
more.
like make it so that someone's...
She gets to do sneak attack on me.
That's so weird.
'Cause she's
Natural
like-
20.
she's basically distracting with the mage hand.
So naturally,
This-
that doubles all
this-
of your sneak attack damage.
This could be it in one shot.
Everything's doubled.
She doesn't have the high. She has, I think, the lowest
That
HP.
8 was already in there, Emily.
But
Okay.
That was.
Sorry. I didn't realize I grabbed another one.
One shot, like just taking a bird out of the air.
Pretty much. Rogues.
Especially when you can just give yourself sneak attack damage on someone.
35, double, is what?
70.
70. She's we'll say she's starting to fall from the air as basically
Let me see if any of my...
you
Oh, maybe it would've been
you
my
like sever one of her arms, the tendons in it.
how much is she falling?
By her next turn she'll be on the ground, we'll say.
Okay. Oh!
13 AC and 29 HP left. And he's a talking pile of mush. Not talking.
I still miss with one of them. Somehow. Oh my gosh, I rolled really bad. But 22 total points of damage.
Hang on. I think I can still do this though. It's not casting a spell. When you do that, lightning just erupts from me and you take 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
How much did you say he had left?
29. You did 22.
Mm.
When someone hits him with a melee attack, once per turn he does his level in damage.
Just because.
He's the storm sorcerer.
Mm. Alright.
Also, and I think it's like 3 more levels he becomes immune to thunder and lightning and can just fly.
Well, it's his turn if he wants to do anything.
He's going to kind of go.
Does the snake get to try to come back?
No.
Okay,
It's gone for
then it is your
a
turn.
minute.
It's my turn?
And she's probably 10 feet in the air still.
I mean, what? Can I... What are the... Can I jump and hit him with an axe? Is that even...
Athletics check.
Yes.
15?
Yeah, I was going to say that was just what you needed to hit.
So that's a 15, but then I still need to roll the hit.
Mm-hmm.
26?
Yep. But I would say you can't do Divine Smite since you were focusing on jumping and hitting. Aren't able to also imbue it with.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. It's still gonna be 18 damage.
And she's gone.
Oh, well then.
I kill Fury.
Okay. So,
I may watch Kevin start. I guess Kevin could kill.
Yeah.
you got 5 rounds, or no, still like 7 rounds before night will come back.
Alright, we all stand around and get ready.
Do we actually wait?
That's what we did in our campaign once.
So I assume you want to shoot.
So basically, you can all prepare something for when I reappear.
Is Knight just gonna like be obliterated?
It's going to be a snake. We're going to have to hit the snake really hard, knock it out of that form, and then kill Fury. Or kill Knight.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, also.
Wait, it's going to appear there?
Uh-huh.
What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna shoot it.
You're going to shoot it? What are you going to? Disintegrate? What are you doing? You staying up close?
Just gonna get
Because
ready.
I'm doing a fireball. Okay, he's staying. We're doing this.
All right. And he reappears.
So,
You-
shoot.
You don't get... I don't think you get sneak attack. Everyone
I
moved
don't
away.
hit anyway.
Oh, no.
He's-
I'm right there. You can
Yeah,
sneak
never mind.
attack.
You do-
I mean, does a 9 hit?
No.
So
So do I?
Mhm.
That'll hit. I mean, I get 2 attacks on it, or is this just like a reaction?
You only get 1 attack, I think.
Dex save if he even gets to make one.
Yeah, I should still get
Okay.
to him. 20... About 20-something.
So then he takes half, so he takes 16 points of fire damage.
All right.
22 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Do
You
I need to
also,
do
yep,
this? What do I need?
you get 15.
Okay, I got it.
So you
I
take
got 17.
16 points of fire damage.
Still, the snake is still there, by the way.
Dex save.
Dex
Is
save.
anyone else attacking?
Another one. She's the last one to attack the snake
Disintegrate.
I'm 18 plus stuff.
for nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
So
That's the problem.
We could just call it there.
We'll eventually kill him with all of us together.
Because I could theoretically just transform back, go onto snake again, have 60 more hit points.
This one's your book. If you want to keep it.
Yeah.
we gotta kill Rafa.
Go for it.
Stop the music.
First things first. I'm gonna lay on hands, cure myself all the way.
All right.
I mean, what happens if I just run up to Rafa and hit him with an axe?
Boom.
What does he use?
Nothing. It's just... What? He had a 9th level invulnerability spell cast on him. He's invincible for about 9 more minutes. Got all damage.
I want to use Autoluke's Resilient Sphere on him.
No,
Make a dex
you
save.
could do that.
Make a dex save. I just
He's going to cast Prismatic Wall on you.
wait. Just use dex save first.
He made it. 18 plus stuff.
Dang it! I wanted to trap him into a little sphere, into a little ball, and push him around like a gerbil.
All right.
He's still playing his music.
Should we stop streaming?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
That was my attempt at being DM again. It's terrifying because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, we didn't die.
Yay!
Again, I feel like that's bad on me.
Boy,
I didn't
remember,
kill you.
everybody's somebody.
Yes, everybody's somebody.
You
Is
missed
that our
it.
saying?
It is now.